guess I will also leave this party that I'm in right now. Alright, let's get on the train here.
Let's go down to the field for a report. Heidi, what did the players share with you heading into this contest?
Matt, they jumped out to a 2-0 lead in this 7-game series, but they seem anything but satisfied. One team leader told me that we believe the only thing that can beat us in this series is ourselves. The key to not doing that is staying in the right frame of mind. Our opponent is going to come out
we up
hard
1-0?
today.
Oh, we're up 2-0. We're in
First
Houston. Shit.
number 22, Miguel.
Grinky on the mound, and we're up 2-0.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Soft grounder left side. Bregman has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The left fielder, number 20.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep.
There's a swing and a drive.
No, almost that time.
And everybody's just going to sit back and watch
Pimp that baby.
one
Let's go,
fly.
Rosario. 3-0
no
lead.
doubt, home run.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now batting.
JD with a 2-run shot.
Donaldson digging
Or,
in.
well, what I'm imagining is a 2-run shot. 2 RBIs on the day.
This one hard
With a home run.
foul
Could have
off
solo
to the
shot and
left
sack
and
fly
out
for all I
play.
know. I don't know.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Like an RBI ground out. Yeah,
Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. Now this one is blasted.
Rosario
to
and
left
Donaldson
field,
back to
and
back.
there's No doubt about it.
420 for Eddie.
Back-to-back
Not
jacks.
nearly as far for Donaldson. 350.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the
But
same inning. Watch yourself.
we
You're
take
missing
those.
over the heart of the
That's
plate.
it for no Greinke's staying out there for at least one more batter. Wow. Kind of surprised. Back-to-back dingers, over 80 pitches in 6,
Mitch
4-0
Garver.
now
Garver.
in the postseason.
Left center base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through
The
such
batter
a
number
deep
2,
lineup? I mean, even
second
the 8,
baseman,
9 hole hitters are
Luis.
solid big
I mean,
leaguers.
to be fair, the 8-hitter on this
Ladies
team is
and
a guy who
gentlemen,
could be batting in
your
3, 4, 5
attention,
innings.
please.
Other teams.
Now pitching.
Imagine Luisa Rias hitting a no-doubter, though.
He got every
And
stitch
Nole.
up as
Charge
that
another one to Greinke
went
and one to
wide.
Anole.
Is gone.
Even Luisa Rias is getting in on the
Well, we've got
Astro
the
slaughter.
elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was
Part
their
of the Bomba
fourth
squad
big
after
fly of the
all.
game.
Hero, I don't know what
The
you
center
think, but
fielder,
this is
number
one of those
25,
cases where I think the hitters
Byron
right now, they must be
Buxton.
seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs.
Yeah, fuck you,
already
Bregman, you
in
little
this
prick.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom
That
has
boy
power
Buxton.
just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
In now, Jorge
Terrible
Polanco.
jump by
There goes
Buxton.
Buxton.
They're actually going to throw him out here.
Now the throw down.
No, they're not.
Not in time as he steals
Stolen
second.
base for Byron Buxton. With a terrible jump.
And that's exactly the
I forgot.
case here.
I just figured out,
He had
actually,
the
it's really
speed
not
runner
the
on
best
the
to
move,
run on
and
the
it
first
worked
pitch
out
ever
nicely for him.
because of
Just
how the
gotta
game
drive him in now.
operates.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes.
And then Polanco with that 2-run no-doubter. Beautiful shot there. And that's it for Anole.
Your
Austin
attention,
Pruitt
please.
gets
The Bomba
ball to
squad will
pitch
walk
here.
all
He'll
over
try
you.
to sort this mess out. He's going to
Number
try to
51.
eat
8-0
a couple
lead.
of innings for his
Austin.
guys. Max
Throw
Kepler
it.
the next to grab a bat.
Ooh.
Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 down.
Oh, I'm way out of my ass.
The batter,
At the plate,
The
Nelson
designated hitter.
Cruz. He's
Nelson.
hitless in 3 at-bats
Cruz.
to this point. First offering on its way. Swing, line, drive.
Attaboy Nelly.
That's
That's a
be
nice
trouble. Cruz will take the turn and hit for second now. He will pull into second with a
God, I'm so
2-out
pumped to have the
double.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air entire series.
Yeah,
That's
some
what
guys
you do.
have the ability
I wish
to
it was a
rise
Blu-ray
to the
remaster,
occasion,
but
while some guys
we'll take
shrink
these.
away what it matters the most. Well,
A lot of my
this
discs were
guy
scratched
is a
up,
gamer. He's
destroyed,
been on fire since the postseason
missing.
started, and after that
Yeah,
hit,
season 1 of
it
Pokemon
looks
on
like
Blu-ray.
he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Although I'm a little
Swing
disappointed in
and
the
it
fact that
drives
season
it
1 is
down
actually
toward the
not
gap.
all of the Indigo.
Bradley going back.
That's gone.
It's up and out of here.
It is
into
just the first
archway.
52 episodes, so I do have to get another about, I think it's like 30 episodes, something like that.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to
Miguel
the long
Sano is
It's looking
on an
like
absolute roll.
batting practice out there.
10-0
At the
lead
plate,
as
Eddie
we've batted
Rosario.
around.
Eddie Rosario.
Rosario with his second shot of the inning.
Absolutely hammered. Forget about making
You
a
know,
play on that ball. It's way
First of all,
out of
Rosario
here.
just hit
Back-to-back
844
home runs.
home runs combined
The
between
job
this inning.
description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory.
Your attention,
We'll see if he
please.
can put those home runs
Now
behind
pitching
him.
for
Blake
the
Taylor
Astros.
called the pitch
Number-
here, and
It's
he'll
almost
try
worth
to
having the
sort
Astros
this
make the
mess out.
ALCS if I
He's
can
gonna
embarrass
try
them
to
like
at
this.
least eat a
Taylor.
couple of innings for his guys. Grounded straight into the shift
Boy,
on the
JD.
left side. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Is it
Yeah,
next
that
Garver?
hard hit
Please
single
it's Garver
right
against
there.
the
That's
lefty.
clean.
It's Garver.
Now
Three for
batting.
four. He's
Catcher.
looking locked in.
Mitch Garver.
To the plate now, Mitch Garver. He
Oh.
swings and grounds it to short. Reined in.
He's out.
Onto
Disappointing,
Altuve
but
for
whatever.
the force out.
God, I feel like I gained even more fucking weight.
Leading up
Here's the
for
first
the
pitch to him.
Astros, the first baseman.
Meanwhile, our
Lofted
rookie
in the
Jordan
air,
Balasavic
right center.
Gurriel.
is
And he
doing the
reaches
damn
up
thing.
To track this one down for the first out,
I wonder
and he
how
had
I'm
to
going to
go
feel
a
in my new
long way
chair.
to
I
get to
kind of
that
want to test it
ball.
Now
out, but
batting.
I
The
don't want to
catcher.
switch over until this
Ready
one is
to
like
deliver.
officially
Here's
done.
the first pitch.
Maldonado.
Maldonado is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me.
No
when
ball,
I first
2
came
strikes.
up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Maldonado
Balasavic
behind
doing
the ball
here?
and 2 strike.
Wow, 1 hit. No runs, no walks.
now. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And that's the second out.
I wonder, is Miguel still an official first baseman now? Because I'm pretty sure he played first base all year. Did they change that? Go over. No, he's still a third baseman, but he also can play left and right. Wow. I don't know if I noticed that. It was my first time around.
Here it is.
Brentley.
Maybe Donaldson played first for him? I don't know.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to.
I really don't know who the Twins had as their primary first baseman. I know obviously it was Donaldson or Sano. I just don't know which.
And he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Balazovic, 6 one-hit innings. 6 innings of one-hit ball, I should say.
Digging in now.
Not one hit per every inning.
Leading off for the Twins.
Add on to
6
his
one-hit innings.
RBI game earlier.
Oh my God! Imagine if Arias went deep again. How bonkers that would be,
corner.
especially this time against the
Nearly
lefty.
a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field.
Damn, that was almost a nice gap shot.
Is Tucker. He gets to it and makes
Did I leave the
catch
party I was
for
in?
the first.
I don't want to get like randomly joined in upon. There we go.
Byron.
One gone now in the Minnesota 7th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton.
That's a
High
hanger.
and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance, and it's gone. As
Buxton
they
in the
add
Crawford
still
box is
another.
380.
The batter. Number
Double
11.
digits, by the way. Again,
Shortstop.
always love to see
Jorge.
that.
Standing in now,
Polanco.
Jorge Polanco. A swing and a drive.
Nice gap
sent
shot,
out toward
Jorge.
the gap.
Extra bases.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Now batting. The
Some
right
guys
fielder.
just lay back and watch
Matt
that first pitch go by, no
Kepler.
matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go
I
out.
wasn't reaching for
And
that
that's
one on
just
the outer
what he
third.
does. He jumped all over it.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Keeping the lefty in for
And
Nelson.
that'll bring up the big stick of
Nelson.
Nelson Cruz.
Oh, it didn't bite them when I had
Comes into
Garver
this
out there.
appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Lifts
And it
into
won't
the
bite
air
them when
to
I have Cruz
shallow
out there
center.
either. Very
Coming
disappointing
in is
at bats
Tucker.
for Cruz and Garver against lefties.
He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve.
Leading off
He went
for
down
the
on
Astros.
strikes.
I'm mad that of all
last time
people to
up.
get that
The
one
second
hit was
Goes up the
baseman.
Altuve.
middle.
Jose.
Fielded cleanly.
Oh, I thought that pulled off the bag, but we'll take that.
Up next for the Astros. The
Infield in
designated
the
hitter.
overshift now
Jordan.
Jordan Alvarez.
Alvarez.
Stands in as he
I
can't
continue to
connect
just
the
dominate these guys
0-1.
pitching wise because
In
then I
today's
can like,
game,
look at their
with
low average and be
velocity
like,
and
ha.
exploding breaking
It's tough to
stuff,
hit when you
have
don't know
to
what's
find
coming.
a way to control the strike zone
Throw
as
that
a
in, Eddie. You
unit.
take too much
They
time.
haven't been able to do that today. Swinging at
What a throw! They got him!
zone.
The tag, and he is out at second.
Eddie Rosario,
Number
what a
one.
throw from
Shot
left.
into a hit, but they did a
Carlos.
nice job in the outfield of getting it in
Correa.
quick to cut him down.
Nice tag over there by Arias, too. Oh my God, what a play. I was not expecting that one bit. The second I saw that go against the shift, I'm like, oh, pff, that's obviously a hit. Like, it's probably going to be a double, too. And then when I saw Eddie go like that, I'm like, oh, there's no way they're getting him now. Strike to second. And nice tag by Arias there. Definitely got him, right? Yeah, got the glove down right in front of the hands. Looks like the swipe tag looks like it ended up hitting him in the face almost, but from that angle, but he didn't. You know, he got him. Just what a throw by Eddie Rosario. On the money, right on the spot. You love to see it. I'm clipping that. That's a separate clip. Oop, almost closed app. Jeez.
Carlos Correa.
So they do get their second hit of the game, but it's immediately erased, trying to make it a double.
One's the count.
A first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats.
I love
so far.
outfield assists. They're one of my absolute
Okay,
favorites
count.
about baseball. Just a
Becomes
nice throw to get a
nothing
guy out. Always
Boy, he's
beautiful
been
to see.
great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now another 0-2. A shot to
Oh,
first
and then
base
Sano.
Caught there to end the inning.
Two beautiful defensive
1-2-3
gems on
go the
back-to-back
Astros.
plays.
Just about
Twins doing it all right now. Offense, pitching, defense.
All set for the start of the inning.
Just an
And bringing in
absolute
is the
well-oiled
big-time
machine.
power
On the base
threat,
pass, too.
Miguel
Buxton got a
Sano.
steal. It's another hanger.
Swing by Sano and a ball sent to deep left field.
That's
Bentley
over the
going
Crawford
back,
boxes. Onto the
and
train
it's
tracks.
gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. His second home
Ladies
run of
and
the
gentlemen,
game as this
your
lead got
attention,
even
please.
wider. Chris
Now
Davinsky
pitching for
enters
the
now in a
Astros.
mop-up role as he'll try
Number
to keep the
47,
deficit right where it is.
Chris
Stepping in
Davinsky.
now, Eddie Rosario. Swung
Get a
on,
ball.
and
Nah,
this
it's not
one's
gone.
driven in the air as well.
Oh, yes,
to
it is.
Deep right field.
Eddie Rosario, a
And
3-homer
this ball
game.
is gone.
Doing it all today.
No
Got it on the
chance to
defense,
make
got
a
it on the
play that
offense.
one.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
I'm wide awake.
The
That's
third
5
baseman,
home runs
third
between
baseman,
Donaldson
Josh
and
Donaldson.
Rosario alone.
Josh Donaldson.
As he hits one on a
Too
line
hard.
to left field. Brent has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number
The
1.
catcher, number 8. Nick
Now at the plate, Mitch
Garver.
Garver. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Lifted in the
Damn,
air
that's
to
right
center.
down the middle.
Springer has a read on it.
90 power on a
Two
power
gone.
swing. That's a little bit of bullshit, but whatever.
Up next for Minnesota,
Stepping in, Luis
the second
Arias.
baseman.
He flew out in his
Luis
last at-bat.
Arias.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one
Damn,
high
Arias with a
and
gap
deep
shot.
to right center field. And
Luis
goodbye.
Arias.
This one ain't coming back.
His second home run of the game.
Wow, what a
Pure
hitting
unadulterated
this has turned out to be.
embarrassment for
That's
the Astros
third
here.
bomb they've hit this inning.
Your
Hopefully they're not
attention,
going
please.
to run out of baseballs.
Now
Number
pitching for the
58 will
Astros.
take the ball now as the
Number
new pitcher.
58.
Luis Arias has a 2-homer game.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. Swung on and hit in the
Oh.
air again,
Oh.
deep down the
Missed
left
that
field line, and it's a foul ball.
Damn.
He turns this one around high and deep to center field.
Just missed
Back
that
goes
one.
Springer.
If
And
that's
he
against the
makes
righty, if that's a righty
nice
throwing that
catch
pitch, I
on
think
the
Buxton
track.
takes him deep, but whatever.
George Springer the next to hit. He leads off their half of
Who have
the
I not
eighth.
used?
Leading off
I think
for
I've used
the
Clippers
Astros.
yet.
Starter
I
out
don't
of
think
the
I've
game
used
to the
seventh
first
inning.
Bar
Yeah,
yet.
he settled in
Joe.
early on the mound, partly due
But
to the
Balasava
legs
has a
gave him.
low pitch count,
Take some of
72.
the pressure off. He's taken that and
Doing
pitched
great.
very effectively in this one.
How's Springer doing here? 217 average here in postseason. Love to see it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a
I got
miss
the
as he
count
falls
0-2.
behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that
Damn, that's a
he's
hit.
been just about getting
Yeah,
ahead of
if I
every
dove for
hitter.
it, it would've went under the
Seems
dive.
like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of
Bregman
getting
and
a
even
good pitch to
100
hit
average.
are
Third
way
baseman,
worse.
number 2.
And that'll bring up
Alex.
the former first
Calm down
rounder,
there.
Alex
Bregman.
Bregman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and
The
he's
count,
really
0-2.
getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His slider's been impressive all night
Hoo-hoo.
long. If
And
he
that
can
brings his
continue
average
spinning it like
under
that, he's gonna be just
100
fine.
for the
So
postseason.
he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Alex
The right
Bregman
fielder,
was dealt
number
with for
30.
the first out in the
Kyle.
bottom of the inning. Kyle Tucker is in
Tucker.
for the third time. now
Beautiful
as he
corner
takes
pitch.
a
This is
ball
again more of
strike.
the
It's
pitching saying,
0-1.
hey, we get that the
Here's the
offense is
0-2.
amazing. We get that the offense could carry us.
Still no balls
But
and
we
2
don't
strikes.
want to have to be carried. We're going to show
Springer
that we don't need to be
stands at
carried.
first with 1 out. Got
And
him.
Balasavic
And he goes down
is 1
on
out away from
strikes for
8
the
shutout
third
innings in the
time.
book. How's Scumbag doing? Down to
Stepping into the
227. Love
box,
it.
Number
Yuli
10.
Gurriel. It was a
Juliet
flyout
King.
for him in
0-1.
his last trip.
Gurriel.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Got him to go after that one. But he's
0-2.
in a quick hold, 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the new inning set to get underway.
Leading
And
off
coming
for
forward
Minnesota.
now is the
The
shortstop,
shortstop.
Jorge Polanco.
Jorge
From the stretch.
Polanco.
Swinging
Damn.
on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning
Well,
gets
now he's got another
underway.
at bat against the lefty coming up.
Now batting.
Assuming they left him in,
Right
actually.
fielder.
There's always a chance to pull him out after Kepler's out, regardless of what happens. Kepler could, strike out 3 pitches, still pull him. But instead, Kepler will go deep.
Off
Off of the lefty, Kepler says, I don't give a fuck.
And this one is gone. A home run.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat.
Now
and
back.
Feel bad for Nelson. He's only got one more
absolutely
game before he's
demolished
getting
that
pulled.
baseball.
Or no, he's got 2 home
Here's
games. Sorry.
Nelson Cruz now. Now this one is
Kepler and Cruz
blasted
back to
to
back.
left field, and there's no doubt about
Train
it.
tracks for Cruz.
Back-to-back jacks.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on
Your
back-to-back
attention,
pitches.
please.
I mean, that's
Now
kind of a
pitching
definition
for
of
the
constant
Astros.
offense, if you ask me.
Number
Ryan
55.
Presley comes on the pitch
Ryan.
now, hoping for better results than the
Presley.
other arms that they've run out there. In
Miguel
this one.
Sano with his 3rd of the night
And
to the train
crushes
tracks.
it. Oh my, there is
I think
no
Mitch Garver's the only
doubt
one without a
about
home run
this
in the
one.
lineup now.
And they've done it again. Back to back to back.
3 in a row
home
this inning.
runs.
Rosario's already got
Eddie
3 on the
Rosario
night.
will
Now
stride
back.
in again as he looks
The
to
left
join a
fielder.
very
Garver's gonna get one more
lengthy
at bat
list.
if
We take you back to
he gets a hit.
earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few.
Infield base hit Rosario.
home runs
If no
in a
double
single
play
game.
happens, Garver gets an at bat.
Now back.
And one more shot.
The
Boy,
third
if
baseman.
they have not been
Josh
able to get him out. This is now a
Donaldson.
5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Back
And
up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Oh,
And
oh no
now
outs.
the offline throw
Ooh,
to
they're
first
falling
as the
apart.
first baseman couldn't get the
Now
foot back
batting.
in time.
Catcher. Mitch Garver.
In
If
now,
Garver goes
Mitch
deep,
Garver.
that's
It
all
was a
9 guys in the
flyout
lineup with a
for him
dinger.
in his last trip.
Hit by me, no
First
less.
pitch coming, here it is.
Oh my God! Right down the middle.
Maldonado.
That's
over to his
bullshit
left,
beyond belief.
makes the play. and there are 2 gone
Unfucking
now.
believable, dude.
Now
Get
back
better.
Luis Arias.
The second
Hell,
baseman.
Luis
last
Arias has
time
2
up.
home runs. That's how you know you're
Last
pathetic.
at
This
bat,
guy's
we
home
heard
runs.
this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little
Are you
bit
shitting
differently
me? 2
this
straight
time
pop-ups.
and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Absolute piss poor.
Gurriel is there, and
Whatever,
the
18
side is
nothing.
retired.
Lord knows how many dingers I hit this game. Let's
Stanton.
give it a count here. Yep, one guy shy of 9, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 home runs as a team.
Leading up for the
Martin
Astros.
Maldonado.
Uncle Tyler Clippers.
Things
I'm pretty
off
sure he had
here
a
in the
little
ninth.
stint with the
This
Astros
guy's
at
in
one point.
danger of falling into a very
Maldonado.
difficult to escape
Ladies and
no
gentlemen,
deficit.
your attention, please.
Starts things here with a change
Now
up
pitching
a
for
called strike.
Minnesota.
Hey, there's
Number
an old
36,
saying in baseball, you need
Tyler.
to take a strike
No
in this
ball,
spot.
2
Well, he
strikes.
got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Ready with another 0-2.
Damn, it's so warm. I don't know why. It's not that warm out anymore. It was warm today, but it's not now. It's 32 out. Feels like 23. Like I am warm in these clothes.
And a splitter is over for a cold third
Damn,
strike.
Maldonado,
As
that's
he's left shaking his head,
unfortunate.
one gone.
Michael Brantley 0 for 11 in the series. Average
The
now
left
under
fielder,
200.
number 23, Michael.
Michael Brantley.
Brantley.
Is
Oh,
in
one's
one
the
away
count.
now as he
Maybe
swings
victim
and
of
misses
circumstance,
here
but I
at
also
strike
just don't really
one.
like Brantley for the
In
most part in
past
general.
history
So.
against Tyler Clifford, he's 1 for 5. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out.
0
Struck
for
him out
12 in
again,
the series.
I should say. His 3rd
He's a
punch
black
out
hole
of
in
the
the lineup
game.
right now. And then Altuve, who with 1 hit
Up
tonight,
next,
we got his
Second
average
baseman
up to
Altuve.
190.
The second
First 2
baseman,
men in the inning have both gone
Jose
down via the punch out, so we'll see if
Altuve.
he can fare any better.
Nope.
Pitch
Ball
taken
1.
several inches below the zone, in fact. Count is 1-2 now. Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and let me put it to you this way. The number of MLB teams that have ever come back to win a 7-game series after being down 3-0 can be counted on one finger. So, you know, don't crown the other guys yet, but I mean, good luck with this one.
Well, I, for one, am not ready for this series to be over, and I don't expect they are either. So I look for them to come back in Game 4. They've shown they can battle back throughout the entire season so far.
1-0 here in Game 4. McCullers on the mound again. Man, Alvin Kamara went off today.
Heidi, you spoke to some of them earlier. What was the mindset of this group headed into this game?
Matt, although they find
If you had Alvin Kamara in your fantasy lineup, boy, are you happy right about now.
Hello.
Hi. Sorry, I'm just typing up something really quick. There we go. Okay, who do we got? Whoever you are, see who your name is. I hope you had a good Christmas. Chill, man. Hey, that sounds pretty chill, man. Chill, man. I hope you had a good Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, well, I hope you're having a good time doing whatever you did today.
How are you? By the way, I'm Santa, but change name.
Oh, you're Santa, but change your name. Alright.
Orion.
Oh, right. You subbed to me. Shit, I appreciate you. Well, I hope you had a good day today, man.
And he'll step on first himself.
The center fielder, number 25.
Here's Byron
Byron
Buxton.
You had a solid holiday, whether you celebrate Christmas or not. It's all
Batting
good.
500, 4 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Hit the other way out
just missed
toward
that
right
one.
field. Tucker is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
We had to jump
The
on
batter, number
McCullers
11.
here.
Digging in the switch
Shortstop.
hitter, Jorge
Jorge.
Polanco. Oh,
If
for
not
2
now,
for
then
him
next
to
inning
this
when I have my
point.
3-4-5 up.
And
Ooh, that was a good pitch
fouls
to
this
hit.
one off. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion
Christmas
of the
was
Big
banger.
spot right here. Middle
That's
of the
half
order,
of it,
guys coming
lol.
up.
I have more gifts, TMR. Emoji slightly smiling face.
And it's
That's a nice
gone.
Blanco, I'm sorry, I missed most of your comment because of that. Christmas was banger. That's half of it. LOL. I have more gifts tomorrow. Oh, that's awesome. You know, it's always nice to see. It gives you something to stay excited about too.
You
So
don't
the
see
fun's
this
not
very
over yet.
often off of this
Everyone else
starting
tomorrow
pitcher.
will have a normal
This
day.
guy's
I mean,
not
it's
used to
Saturday, so
giving up
they'll
some
still have the
bombs,
day
so
off and
I'm sure that'll be
nice
a
shit like
wake-up
that.
call,
But
and he'll start
you know,
throwing some
you'll
better pitches.
sounds like you got more stuff going on
Right
for you. So that's nice. That's cool.
Matt.
Gives you something
Kepler, the
Kepler.
next to grab
to
a
look
bat.
forward to and continue the
And he
fun.
gets it hard to the right side. Altuve
I'm happy
fields
for
it
you.
cleanly. Onto the first baseman,
Hope
Gurriel, and
the stuff that you got today was nice too, though. Hopefully, you got some good stuff today.
Leading up for the Astros.
Oh, Michael Brantley's 2 for 2, so
The
he's
left
now 2
fielder.
for 14 in the
Michael.
series,
Stays off
or
a
1
pitch
for
in
7,
there
Brent.
which equates to a 241 average.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect
No, that
him
doesn't
to
equate
go
to
in
that
that
average
spot.
actually. That's just
Behind 0-2
that's his
now.
postseason average, which has gone up.
Down the first base
Stay
line.
fair.
This will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Got it.
Who's my fifth starter? Oh, there's another call-up.
Into the box. Jose Altuve.
Altuve's
Now
winning.
batting,
There's a
second
single
baseman.
and a fly ball.
Jose.
2 at-bats thus far.
Altuve.
Gets his postseason
Once
average.
again.
Was
200.
there was
Damn.
more viewers lol.
Something about more viewers. Hold on. I'm sorry. I keep missing your comments. Was more viewers? I think. Did you mean wish there was more
I
viewers?
guess I'm the lucky
Behind
one.
0-2 now.
Yeah, I certainly wish there was more viewers. I think.
Nothing
So I got a
in two
camera
count,
coming soon.
and
I ordered a
the pitch.
PlayStation camera, and it's
And
just
splitters swung on,
taking a little
missed
bit to
that
get here
time,
because,
and
you know,
that'll be out number
the
2.
holidays, the pandemic, you name it.
Back-to-back strikeouts to
So,
start the inning.
That should be
The
here
batter,
within the
number
next
44.
week. It's supposed to be here the latest would be January 1st, which means a week.
Anybody on base for them to drive in.
But there's a chance.
Alvarez.
My guess is I'm gonna get my mail tomorrow,
To the
hopefully,
call,
and
strike
hopefully it'll
one.
be here. If not, my guess is Monday.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind.
Hey, actually, someone else
0-2.
just popped in. I see 2
Trying
people
to
here.
strike out the
But yeah,
side.
point is,
Here
I
it
have a
is.
camera coming, and I think once I get a camera, that'll be a little bit more enticing for people. But until then, I am rocking cameraless still, unfortunately.
To first. He's got it.
I know I bought my friend a camera as well, and
Bagging
hers
himself
came
in
in
the
already.
inning. He is
She was streaming on Twitch. I stream on Twitch as well, by the way,
Nelson Cruz now.
twitch.tv/RZT.
And guys,
Leave a
7th
follow on there. I do
inning
all my
already.
streaming
I'm not
besides
complaining,
baseball
but this one's
on
been
there.
flying by.
Nelson.
But yeah, I got her a camera, and it came in before mine.
Oh, hang
Nice
on
dinger
now.
Nelly.
This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back.
The first
This
night that
ball
she had
is
her camera on,
gone.
a couple people would pop into the stream, and they'd stick around because they could not only hear, but they could see her reactions to everything. She's playing Fall Guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys
So,
are dialing long
camera
distance
coming
from the
soon.
batter's
I think
box
that'll
so
help
far.
out. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I
Yeah,
appreciate the
pitcher's
subs.
first
Sub to my
base
Twitch if you don't mind as
Let's
well.
see if this trend continues.
I have my better
Here's
stuff
Miguel
there. I
Sano.
believe this is just for
There's a
fun,
swing
pretty
and
much.
a high drive into left center field. It's
I will
up
say
and
tomorrow,
outta here, into the
I do
archway.
plan on trying potentially to stream some Jackbox TV games. I've been playing that a lot with my cousins and a couple of friends for the holidays, and I think it would be nice to have on here as well. Kind of archive our jokes
Your attention,
as well.
please.
Like Quiplash a lot.
Now pitching for
So if you're into that kind of stuff,
Skipper up out
you
of
can
the
check
number
that out, or
one
even
dugout.
vote in the audience.
And he's
Fred.
looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
That's all that.
Big
4-0
swing,
lead
but
now,
he
though.
just
That's
gets
nice.
a
Couple
piece
home
of it.
runs.
Strike
Got my
one.
colors out of
Hit
here.
in 2 at-bats for him at
Hope
this point in
whoever
the
else
ballgame.
just stopped by. If you don't want to comment, that's cool. I see that. Like, it's all good.
This
But
is hit
hope you
high
had a
in
good
the air
Christmas
out
as well.
toward
And if
left
you don't
center.
celebrate Christmas, hope you had just a regular old good
Have
day.
you ate chicken curry or coconut shrimp?
Have you ate chicken curry or coconut shrimp? I don't believe so, actually. I know definitely not the shrimp. I don't like seafood or anything like that. So I definitely know I have not had the shrimp. I don't think I've had chicken curry before either, though. Why do you ask? If you don't mind me asking.
Reined in. Throw on to
Oh.
first, 2 gone.
the catcher, number
Now
8.
with
Go to
the
the
plate,
bullpen
Mitch
here.
Garver.
Down to
He's
Rome.
over
Garver.
2 in the ballgame so
Fill the
far.
bar, sit you down. Taylor Rogers for the 8th. I'm going to have Trevor May close out this game.
Infield in the overshift here.
I
Now
wanna
the
give Rogers
pitch.
a pitching opportunity.
Bounced
Yeah,
on the
Mitch
ground
Garver
and
has
right
fallen
at the
off this
shifted
series.
infielders.
I
Throw
cannot
on
hit with
first
Mitch Garver
gets
all of a
him, and
sudden.
the side is retired. Ready to go for the last
go.
half
Odorizzi
of
could
the
stay out
inning.
there, but
Coming
They're
forward
really
now
good.
is
Shortstop.
Carlos Correa.
I have heard good
Number
things, you know, like I just
72.
some things just aren't for me. Like I said, the
Ladies and
shrimp
gentlemen,
definitely not.
your
The
attention.
seafood not my
0-1.
thing. Anything fish or sea or life related.
Now
Not my
pitching
thing.
for the Twins,
But
number
you know,
72.
each their own. I don't judge
Right
people's
over the
taste.
top
As long as
of
nobody
that
judges
ball,
mine,
and it's
then
0-2.
we're all good.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off
Nice,
so far.
continuing to
Late
get
on the
Correa
first
out.
one, way out front on the
The
second.
lower I can drop these guys'
Number
averages, the
four.
better, because I just do not like the
George.
averages.
On its way.
Springer.
George Springer.
0-1
Which
the
sucks
count.
because I ended up pulling for them in the World Series. They
Down
won.
a strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
That was the only time, though. I liked them a little bit more than the Dodgers, because I don't like the Dodgers. The Dodgers I just don't like. The Astros I was okay with up
It's a
until
wave
they
and
did
a
their
miss. He
bullshit.
struck him out.
Then obviously I was Team
Really
Nationals,
good
Team
late
Red
right on that
Sox,
slider right there.
you know, anyone
The
but
best
them.
ones
Third
have that
baseman,
late
number
action
2.
that just darts at the
Alex.
last minute. They're so tough to get the
Bregman.
bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a
Wait, hold on. I want to look at Bregman's postseason average before this at bat, because he's about to fly out here. 'Cause I know his postseason average is dog shit. Yeah. Under 100 and about to drop lower.
Garver has a play. And that retires the
Just
side.
absolutely nothing from Bregman, and I love that.
Your
Austin
attention,
Pruitt
please.
Been summoned from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
as he'll
for
do
the
so to
Astros.
start the 8th.
Number 51.
This might be the first game I'll put double digits on him.
And set to go is the
Throw
second
it.
baseman, Luis Arias.
Oh, just
Yanked
missed
high
that.
and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
What's tomorrow? Saturday? Oh yeah, I want to get food tomorrow. Just don't know from where.
Line to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Damn,
Another
Arias
one
is trying to
foul.
drive that ball out. I don't hate that hustle. Even if he doesn't have power, he's only at 48. I'm not power swinging with him. It's a hanger.
Hands
I
on
should have
him a
power
bit
swung on that
time
one,
as it's
actually.
belted out toward
That's not going
deep
to get out. He's
center
going to catch
field.
that, but deepest part of the
He's
park.
gonna haul
Pull
this
that
one
ball
in
next
on
time,
the run
son.
as he winds up just shy of the wall for
The
the first
center
out.
fielder.
Well, put your back into it.
So that
Byron
will bring in Byron Buxton. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Swung
That's
on by
flying
Buxton,
out
and this
for
is sent
Buxton.
to deep left field.
To the train tracks.
And out of here. And I mean by
Which do you don't
456.
like, Bears or rosters?
right.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. I want to see if I think that ball went over the train
Solo
tracks. I'm gonna take a
home run.
replay look at that really quick, and then I'll check your comment. I'm sorry. I'm not hearing my text to speech tonight for some reason. Like it's just I'm not like registering what people are saying. Yeah, Buxton all the way over the train tracks. Beautiful shot there. All right, let me check your comment. I'm sorry. Which do you don't like, Bears or rosters? I'm not sure what you mean by rosters or Bears. Like, do you mean roosters?
Shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. To right
Nice
field
back-to-back
and
shots.
Absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play.
I mean,
on
I
that
guess I don't
ball.
really care
It's
for either
way
one.
outta
Like,
here.
I've had
Back-to-back home runs.
if you mean just straight up animals, bears or roosters. Like I've had some bears in my backyard. Like they're kind of
solo
like
home run for Jorge
they're cute,
Polanco.
kind of, especially if they're
His
little.
second
But like,
home
The
run of
one
the
that
game
go,
as
CA
they
car.
pile on. It's now 6-0.
what was that? That one that go caca. So yeah, like roosters.
In the job description of reliever, there's no
roosters.
back-to-back
I'm not the
homers.
biggest fan of
But there
roosters
is a
either.
need
I've
for
had
short memory.
a
See if he can
rooster.
put
My
those
neighbor had a
two
rooster at
bombs
one point,
Now pitching
and that thing would, you know, start doing its little cock-a-doodle-doo thing every morning right at like 5 on the dot, which was like odd. It was like a legit alarm clock. 5 o'clock, it just started going off.
Got him.
And it was kind of annoying. I stayed at a house down in Alabama back in May for a weekend, and we were right next to a
Spelling
loud.
that sorry, emoji disappointed
Yeah, that
face.
last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He did.
I think the problem is I'm talking over the text-to-speech. Spelling bad, sorry. No, I don't care about spelling at all. Spelling's all good. I work with kids, man. Like I'm a teacher, so I can decipher things for the most part. Like I can figure out. I can tell what you're talking about if the spelling is relatively close or phonetically spelt the way the word sounds. That's what phonetically spelled means, if you didn't know. So yeah, spelling's all good. You don't got to worry about it. Plus, you're just, it's conversation. You're someone to talk to. I'm
Way to go. For the Astros. The right fielder.
as long as you're not being like offensive or rude, which you're not, like you're fine. I've had people do that before.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Then you're all good.
Oh,
You
and
know,
please.
you get offensive or rude,
Now
I'll put you in
pitching for
timeout, and if you keep it up, I'll ban you.
Number 55.
But if you're just here to talk, hang out, or watch the gameplay, or do whatever, yeah, that's fine. You're good. Don't gotta worry about no spelling.
The other way out toward left field.
We're here for a good time.
Rosario.
Oh, the
is
Dodgers
there,
put a
and he
hurting
makes
on the
the
Reds,
catch for
although the
the
Reds
out.
put up 6 in the 9th.
Now batting. The first baseman.
First pitch of the at
Julius
bat.
Surprised the Reds made it to the NLCS, though, although they're not going to
With
get past
one
the
gone
Dodgers.
here as he looks at a called strike one.
Nice
Line
catch,
to
Arias.
second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Up next.
I feel bad for Maldonado, although his average is higher than Bregman's.
The catcher.
And up next,
Martin.
the former Angel Martin Maldonado.
Maldonado.
And the off
Nice,
balance
Taylor Rogers.
throw is right there for the third.
All right, let's see if I can get to double digits here. I need 4 runs to get to
Set
10.
to start the ninth
Leading
in
off
this
for the
one.
Twins.
Here comes the first
first
baseman,
baseman,
making it
Miguel
count.
22.
Sano. Now here it
Miguel
comes.
Sano.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. Just missed it.
Here comes the 0-1.
Just missed
High
that
and
one,
deep
too.
to left center field.
That ball's gone if it's not a set. Oh, it's gone either way. Miguel Sano is absolutely the NLCS MVP at this point. He's had like multiple homer games every game. His average is insanely high. I'm loving what I'm seeing from these guys.
Into the box, Eddie.
Damn.
Bregman moving to his left.
I hate sinkers because of the mechanics in this game. Not every sinker is going to result in a routine little pop out or ground out. My sinkers get annihilated. Sinkers that don't sink are just flat fastballs.
Here's the first offering. Fouled away.
And hitters like a flat fastball. Ooh.
Fooled him with that
He
one.
was moving like a little slider there.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Now this one's hit hard to left field by
I love it when he says that, because most times I take it deep after that. Over the train tracks for Donaldson. 446.
Bomb.
Right into Buxton territory with that. And bringing the rain outside of the Minute Maid Park here. Like, if I hit a home run that ball that deep, with it this close, it'd be interesting to see what happens.
Number 58.
Garver against the lefty, interesting call.
And he'll take over on the mound in relief. Into the box now.
Just missed that
Mitch
one.
Garver.
Nope, I did not. Into the Crawford boxes. Mitch Garver going deep. Hopefully that wakes him up a little bit.
Back-to-back jacks on
That's a cheap home run if I've ever seen it. 333, but we'll take it. And we're one run away from putting up double digits.
The batter number 2.
What's your favorite song?
At the plate,
My favorite song? Ooh, that's
line to the
tough.
right side. And that's into the
I'm
outfield
such
for
a
a
music
one-out
guy, so I'm
base
also a
hit.
DJ.
Check out the lefty as he
Haven't
absolutely
DJed
jumps
since
on
March,
that
obviously,
first
because of
base
the
and
pandemic.
hammers it.
Geez, my favorite song? Right now, like in this moment, like today, right now, my favorite song is probably something from Kid Cudi's album, the newest one, Man on the Moon 3, probably Tequila Shots or Show Out. Overall, like all time, that's really tough. I think I'd have a few, like a Kendrick Lamar song, because Kendrick Lamar is my favorite artist of all time. Maybe Homecoming by Kanye West and Chris Martin from Coldplay. It's a little bit of an older song, but it's such a nostalgic song for me. Same with It Wasn't Me by Shaggy. Yeah, it's way too hard for me to pick a favorite song or a favorite album of all time. Favorite artist, I can tell you, it's Kendrick Lamar.
At the plate now, Byron Buxton.
Song and
Swung on by Buxton,
album,
and this
that's
is
too hard
sent
for
to
me. But
deep
Buxton
left
going deep
field.
again. He could also very well be an MVP for this series. That high average. He's going off. We got double digits again.
Now,
What's your favorite song, Chillman?
Number
Formerly known as Santa Claus.
That's awfully hard to do.
Taylor.
Plate now, hard hit
If
blunt.
you have a favorite song,
And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right
so
center
I didn't
field.
give you a straight answer.
Play
So.
is Springer, and that's
What's
out
your
number
favorite
2.
song, if you have one?
Up next for Minnesota.
Stepping into the box,
The right fielder.
Max Kepler.
Max
Kepler's been very
With a
quiet
strikeout
this series,
thus
too.
far. And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1.
Nowadays by Little Skies.
Swing and a high drive
Nowadays
to
by
right
Little Skies.
center
Okay, yeah,
field.
I think I've heard that one
Back goes
before.
Springer.
Kepler going deep, love to see it.
Over the wall, a
It's
home run.
I'm pretty sure that was like a popular song
surprise we got
recently,
the
right? Like
this
pretty high in
guy
the
is
charts,
simply
stuff
one
like
of the
that.
best in the game right
I'm
now.
not necessarily
Not
up
too
to
many
date with
guys
like
that
pop
take a
hits, like
beautiful
top
hook
hits like
like
that.
Nelson.
Standing in now,
Cruz.
Nelson.
I try to be, but it's
0-1
not
the count.
necessarily my genre of choice. I don't dislike them. I'll have to listen to it again to like remind myself of what that is. But I'm pretty sure I know what that song is.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no
There we go. I
doubt
couldn't let the
about it.
series end without
Back-to-back jacks.
embarrassing them one more
Put
time
guys
here.
in the middle of your lineup because you need consistent offensive
Ladies and
production.
gentlemen,
Well, these
your
two just
attention,
went
please.
bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
Nowadays I
So
don't
guess
know
that
when the
will-
world spins.
Nowadays I don't know when the world spins. Yeah, I will. Like I said, it sounds familiar. I will definitely look into that when I'm on. I can't play it on stream because YouTube would copyright my video, take it down, so I can't play it now. But I will listen to it once the stream ends. Or you know what? Actually, I'll listen to it after this game. I'll take a quick little brief break. I'll go use the bathroom and I'll listen to it while I'm
Here's
doing
the
that.
0-1.
Oh, get up, ball.
3 in a row.
Yep, Miguel Sano is your ALCS MVP for sure.
Gone. You got to be kidding me.
Third home run of the game again.
Back home runs.
Wow,
You have Discord.
I do have Discord. I don't know entirely. I don't know entirely how Discord works. What was that second comment? Oh, wrong button there. I can play it. Yeah, I don't know how Discord works entirely. I have it, but I'm still like, I'm not well versed in it. But what I'll do is, like I said, I've got like Spotify and all that. Like I'll pull it up after this game. I'll take a quick little two-minute step away to use the bathroom, or however long it takes to use the bathroom. Sorry for the TMI, too much information. And I will listen to it there, and I'll come back and let you know my opinion of it if you don't mind sitting around for a minute or two, kind of, hanging out.
Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort here as he
Rosario keeps getting these ground balls that they can't field, and then he beats them out. I'm not complaining by any means. I love it, but it's just weird. I've noticed that. It seems like it's mostly him.
Donaldson.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big.
So yeah, I will play that song after this. If you want to throw any other recommendations my way, by all means, I'm always open to new recommendations. My one thing is I don't really like country music. I'm always open to listening to a new song before I say I don't like it. But chances are, if you send me a country song ever, while I will listen to it, chances are I am just not going to like it. I'm not going to flat out not like it because it's country, but I'll give it an open and honest chance. Chances are I will not be a fan.
Your attention, please.
Now, there's that, but I'm always open for new music ideas, especially because, like I said, I am a DJ, and at some point, when the world goes back to normal, I will start
Country
DJing
music
again.
is bad to me.
I agree, country music is bad. But I do know, like, I know a lot of people that like country music.
No, that's low.
I probably like maybe like 12 country songs altogether, like in the entire genre of country music. 12 songs, which is nothing.
Starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Yeah, country is like the last thing on my list that I would ever listen to on my own. But yeah, I'm always open to music recommendations, especially if it's something I can add to my DJ list. So that's always cool too. I always appreciate that. Helping out my jobs.
Up next for the Astros.
Striding in,
The second baseman.
To drop Altuve's average one last time here. It's at 200. We can get under 200 for the postseason if I get him out. Ooh.
I got the count. Oh, and 2.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
I want to check. I'm going to finish this series. I'm going to finish the World Series too. Like, I'm just going to play straight through. It's only 1 o'clock. And I want to see how much I outscored this Astros. The Astros by in this series.
Things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2
Jordan Alvarez, last chance.
The batter, number 44. Designated hitter.
Oh, and he's going to go deep. Wow.
Here is they're down to their final out.
No shutout this game.
Up there, mistaken location. He is going to pay for it.
What about Correa? Correa's already.
Hello, streaming.
The batter, number 1. Stop.
I'm sorry, I missed that one. I think you said how long am I streaming? How long? I never do. When I'm doing this, it's more of a just how much I'm into it. Like I don't have like a set time. Like I'm gonna stream for 2 hours. Or I'm gonna stream until this time. I'll probably stream.
But no chance to run it down.
So there's 4 more games, and I have to do like a little review at the end of the year. So if I had to guess, I'll probably stream for at least probably another hour, hour and a half, maybe. It is just about 1 o'clock where I am. It's 12:55 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So probably at least until a little after 2.
So
about another hour plus.
Just swept their way to a league championship, and
we just got through the ALCS. I got to get to the World Series.
Matt, the domination we saw
I'm hoping I play the Reds, but I know I'm going to end up playing the Dodgers. Because the Reds have a smaller ballpark. It's easier to hit home runs out of. And that is the goal when playing on beginner. Just stat pad and hit dingers left and right. Long ball, hit bombs. Dodger Stadium's not that big, but it's definitely bigger than. Oh yeah, I'm already playing the Dodgers. Dodgers already finished their series. Okay, yeah, they won 4-1. So they're second in pitching, so it's gonna be a little bit tougher than Reds pitching. But we're first in pitching. We're first in batting. They're 7th in batting. First in defense for them though, so that's cool. And they've got something going for them. So, game 1 of the World Series. I'm gonna start that in a couple of minutes. I'm gonna go use the bathroom quick and listen to that song, Little Skies. I forgot the name of it. I'm gonna go look at the comments. Nowadays by Little Skies. I'm going to check that out. And I will be back in no more than 5 minutes. Absolute tops is 5 minutes. If I'm not back in 5 minutes, avenge my death. I'm kidding. I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back soon. I'm typing in Nowadays by Little Skies into my Spotify right now. I'm going to turn my mic off. I'm going to go use the bathroom, and I will be back very soon. Oh, there's a Nowadays part 2. Huh, interesting. But I'm going to listen to the first one. Alright. I'm here. You are still here, it looks like. And so I listened to the song. I liked the hook. The first verse was cool. I didn't really care for the second half of it. The first guy, like the first verse, I liked him. I liked his sound. The second guy, whoever like finished up the song, whoever did the hook, I didn't like his verse. I liked his chorus, but not his verse.
So let's check in with our field reporter Heidi Watney, who spoke earlier with some players from both sides about what it means for them to be playing in the World Series. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. As you might expect, these guys were beyond excited to get this World Series underway when I talked to them earlier. They absolutely dominated on their way here by sweeping the LCS in 4 games, and that has them feeling ultra confident about their chances in this fall classic.
However, that little, like, I don't know, it's not like a subgenre, but that piece of, like, hip-hop rap, like that sound that's been coming through the last couple of years, not my biggest thing. Like, I don't care too much for that. It's not really in my taste, but I don't dislike it. Like, it's not against. I don't hate it.
Good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball
So
one.
it was an interesting song, though.
Hey, this
like,
guy's
I didn't.
nasty on the mound. And to check
I would listen to it again. Like, if it came on, I'd be like, yeah, this is cool. Like, I wouldn't like skip it, or I wouldn't be like, oh, turn this off. Like, that's all right.
Now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
I guess I'm a little bit of an old head here. I guess, you know. I'll be 26 in
Number 9.
or 2 months of the day, actually. 2 months of the day, I'll be 26. So, I'm a little bit up there, I guess, now in age when it comes to trying to be young and listen to music. I don't know.
There aren't many
That's
hitters
just me.
that like to see this guy on the mound.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
We're going to pop that camera in so you'll be able to see just how well I am.
No
But
errors for the Dodgers thus
once that
far.
camera comes in, it's all perspectives will change. I'm sure you're probably. I don't know what you're picturing me as, but you'll see soon enough.
The batter, the third baseman, Justin.
I gotta figure out where I'm in
Turner
position.
stands in as he looks at
What's a
called
good
strike.
flattering angle of me?
The windup and the 0-1.
Kenta Maeda
Bounce
against his
towards
former
the
team.
second baseman. Right to him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Home half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers lead this one 2-0.
Leading off for the Twins, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Infield in the overshift here.
Oh,
Now
shit,
the
Kershaw,
pitch.
man. I got a lefty out there.
Pulled toward right center field.
Lefties are a little bit of the bane of my existence with this lineup. I got
He's
Garver
got
and
it one
Cruz,
away.
but everybody else is better against righties.
Now batting,
Max
the
Kepler,
right
the
fielder,
next to grab a bat.
Max
0 for 1 after he took
Kepler.
a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system.
Ooh.
Especially now, he's got
He
to
can
bear
go down and get
down.
that pitch.
He
That's a
gets
good pitch
the
to
2
hit.
strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Kepler doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the
In
right
general,
side.
left-handers don't
But
like
that's the
left-handed
book on him
pitching.
at this point in his career.
I'm sure if right-handers were
number
more, like, you know,
2.
a rarity,
Now,
right-handers
Second
probably wouldn't like
base.
facing righties. They're so
Louis
used
for
to
one
it. The
thus
game is
far.
developed into
Oh,
it. You know,
Ryan.
righty matchups aren't a big, you know,
Yanked
deal.
high and deep down the line in right.
Lefty still come out.
And it's a foul
You see a
ball.
fair amount of lefties, but not as much as righties, I don't believe.
Kershaw
especially
into
out
the
of bullpen.
windup. Here it is on 0-1.
I don't know. That's just my take on it.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Fouled off.
Once I get to the top
Got
of
to
the
take
lineup,
advantage of that
hopefully
pitch
get to
right there.
Kershaw next inning.
0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Betts.
Peyton's doing
He's there
Kershaw
to track
things.
it down, and that'll end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail things here 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started.
Leading off for the
And
Dodgers,
standing in is the veteran
the center
outfielder,
fielder,
Chris
number
Taylor.
3, Chris Taylor.
I'm looking for something really quick on Reddit, but this is, I think, not going. Yeah, something happened in the basketball game tonight that I needed to check out for a second. There we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice strikeout, Maeda.
Great equalizer.
Okay, he's working. You know, two runs isn't
job
terrible.
of getting him
Not
off of
bad
that
by
one
any
out of
means.
the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Looked like he was going to wait him out. See if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting notes, and he better be ready.
Maeda's dealing right now, though.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there.
I got a new Dodger hat for Christmas this year. I'm not the biggest Dodger fan, like I already previously stated, but I do love this black and white Dodgers hat. Reminds me of a lot of my favorite artists. A lot of my favorite West Coast rappers have always, you know, worn these hats, these white and black. Dodgers hats, White Sox hats
behind the plate.
are the main two.
1 for 2 games so far.
Ice Cube, Eazy-E, The Game, Dr. Dre,
Swung on.
no
balls, that's strike 2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And he's got himself.
Kenta Maeda with an immaculate inning in the 6th. I wasn't even paying attention.
Here's Byron Buxton now, and at this point of the game, I think it's.
We only got 2 hits. We got to get it going. First shot.
The top of the order has
the center fielder. Byron Buxton.
Meanwhile,
there's Buxton out of the top of the lineup. Continuing to be a very, very dangerous man.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would draw walks and steal bases?
Byron Buxton is doing insane things right now that I was not expecting Byron Buxton to fall through.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Jorge.
He's doing it against lefties, too. He's getting it done. Oh, run Polanco. Beat that out, Jorge. There you go. Just like that, we're in business now.
Up next to the Twins.
Just as many hits as they do. Just one less run. We're on the board. It's not a shutout.
Garver.
There's no double plays here, Garver.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Missed it.
Swing, high drive, left field, and deep.
Oh, he got it! It's gone! He didn't. I said he got it. Not he caught it. I'm sorry. He got it. It's gone. Mitch Garver, the biggest wall scraper of a home run ever. That was so in on the hands. Part of the bat it hit. I was shocked that got out. And we're in the lead 3-2 just like that. That boy Garvey.
The designated hitter, Nelson.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Come on, Nelly.
It was a walk in his last trip.
Damn.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number
Big bat of
22.
Miguel Sano digs in now.
Big bat indeed, the way he's been playing.
So far.
Oh,
Fouled away.
that was a hanger, but I was expecting curveball, not slider there.
Big swing by Sano.
There's
and a ball
Sano.
sent to deep left field.
To make it a 4-2 lead. Second deck, almost third.
Home run into the top 10.
Miguel Sano is just writing his name in postseason history everywhere right now.
One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused.
Up next for
the next
Minnesota.
thing you know, you've
The
got
third
3
baseman,
home runs in an inning,
Justin.
and your entire offense is off and running.
And it's fouled away. He's hitless in his 2
Shut out to up
at-bats
4-0
so
with only 1 out in the inning. of
Into
Clayton
the
Kershaw.
windup, here comes the 0-1. Now this one is
There's
blasted
Donaldson.
to left field, and
Going
there's
back
no
to back.
doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
I love his no doubt animation so much. Very smooth, very
guys. That was their fourth big fly of the
Plus
game.
Kershaw's still out there now, 5 runs in the
The
inning.
left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Damn, if that were a righty, Rosario's taking that deep. It's a little disappointing. Kepler.
The batter, the right fielder,
Ready once again,
Max
Kepler. No
Kepler.
hits to this point. Kershaw looks in. Here's the first pitch. And now
Kepler taking the
belts
lefty
one,
deep. That's it for
carrying well
Kershaw.
out to right field.
6 runs. There's no way they
And
keep
it's
him out
gone
there
as
still.
they
Another
add
home
still
run.
another.
Oops.
the batter, number 2, second baseman.
Oh my God, they're sticking with
Into the
Kershaw
box.
still. I mean, it's a Arias,
Luis
so I get it.
Arias.
Hit hard to the right side.
But still, like,
Foul. Bases are
damn,
empty here
Kershaw
with 2 men
melting
out.
down here in the 6th.
Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly.
See, if that were Rosario, he probably would have bobbled that
Time
ball
for
and he
the
would
third
beat it
out,
out. I
but
don't know
it's
why.
certainly-
But a 6-2 lead. We battered around.
Next for the Dodgers.
9 men up, 6
Will
runs
lead
in.
things
The
off
catcher,
against Kenta Maeda.
Will
Good
Smith.
fastball
0-1's
as he
the
gets
count.
the swing and a miss.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live
I
in.
got the count.
against
Oh,
a
my,
pitcher
I'll
this
pitch Maya to the
quality.
7th. That way he's in line for the win. Although his pitch count's pretty low.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he
racking up
makes
the strikeouts
throw
now,
to
too.
first. Smith
Oh.
retired, and there's one away.
Now batting,
What was that? Oh.
Big bat of Max Muncy.
Did you,
Sorry, I was doing something.
all good.
And he'll take
So,
strike
I'm
one on
guessing,
the
because I talked
fastball,
about that song, I'm
registering
guessing,
at
did you miss that, or
93
did you hear me
that
talk
time.
about the song?
It's been more than 2 innings since this
0-1.
guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks
I
pretty
don't want to have
unbeatable
to,
on the
make you
bump
sit
right
here
now.
and listen to me repeat myself. I'm sure that would get boring if you did hear it, but
This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Rosario. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
I heard.
oh, you heard? Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, I didn't want to go off on my spiel again, just to have to be like, hey man, I already heard this.
First
Like,
pitch
chill
on
the
its
fuck out.
way.
So I get how
Cody
boring that
Bellinger
could be. So yeah, no,
for the third time
so that's
now as he
happened. But
takes
yeah,
a
no, you're all
called
good, man. Don't
strike.
worry
It's
about it.
0-1.
Shocked
just,
he didn't let it fly right there. Usually
0-2
you're
is
looking
the
for a
count.
Doing me
fastball
now, just
elevated
kind of
to
going
get
into
the
town
party
here in this
started.
World Series, waiting for my camera to come in.
A swing and a drive sent
now,
out
that's
toward
not
the
gone,
gap.
but be high off the wall. Oh shit! It was, I could have played off the
Not
hop right
quite
there.
out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
He's gonna go all the way around. No, he's not. What a throw! Wow. If I fielded that
See
perfectly,
right
I would
there,
have been able
they
to
just
flip a double.
shot the right
The
center,
left
and the
fielder,
fielder
number
can't
31.
cut it off. He was
Gotta
turning
go
his
on,
legs
Maeda.
on the base
Nope,
path,
at the
making
ball.
it to third with a triple.
Jock
Count
Peterson
1-0.
is in now as he watches a
Down
pitch for ball
Romo.
one.
I'll keep Whistler up actually. When I warm up. Duffy, in case Maeda cannot get out of the inning.
Bellinger on third with 2 out. Grounded to short.
And get out of the
Reined
inning.
in.
He will.
And they'll
He's
escape
out.
danger here after the 2 out.
Nice. Kenta, 7 innings,
Ladies
2
and
runs. I'll
gentlemen,
take that. I'm
you're
happy
at
with that
home,
performance.
please.
Pen to take
Former
over
twin
on the
Blue
mound
Star
and start
Gratterall's
the
on the
home
mound.
7th.
Or former
Number
twin
48.
organization, I should
Bottom
say.
of the inning now. And next will be a
Gratterall.
speed threat in the form of outfielder Byron Buxton.
Byron
It's a
Buxton is
swing
an
and a
animal
high
right
drive
now.
into
He
left
is
center
locked
field.
in.
Gone!
I think he is right behind Miguel Sano in terms of
Today with
production.
6 home runs so far. This lineup is turning in a performance for the
The
ages
batter,
at the
number
plate.
11.
I'm loving what
Yeah,
I'm
man,
seeing.
you don't see this very often here when it's cold and chilly like this.
Blanco.
Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses
You know what I'll
right now
actually
because
do
they
now
came
that I
to
think
play.
about it?
Moving traffic against this cold
Now
weather,
batting.
not easy to
The
do.
catcher,
Sit down, Whistler.
pitch.
So coming to the
I want
plate,
to
Garver.
Ninja Romero.
1 run in and 1
Give him 2
gun
innings to
so
pitch
far
here. That way
this
he's get a
inning.
little bit of postseason experience.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the
Did
air
a
into
misdirection. I
left
think it's
field.
gone.
Back goes Peterson.
Garver with his second of the game.
Gone all the way into the upper
Boy,
deck.
Mitch. Take Bruce Star deep twice
Your attention,
and get him out of the
please.
game just like that. I usually have a hard time with Bruce Star Gratterall.
Deficit right where it is.
Number 49,
This is a
Late.
problem. They have a good bullpen.
Ryan.
The Dodgers.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz.
Oh.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Hurts.
Peterson has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Might grab one of those chairs and try and
The first baseman, number
Ready
22.
for another shot now.
I mean, Miguel Sano is just on an unearthly level right now. His batting average is 600. For
That
God's
last
sake.
at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good
That's
fastball
caught.
hitter. So I might
Not high
And
enough.
we'll have to
Stupid
leave it there
sinkers.
as the play
Whatever.
is.
Okay, let's go
Next
to
up for Los
Fernando
Angeles,
Romero.
Gavin
Leading off
Lux
for the Dodgers,
hoping to avoid
the
the
second
hat trick.
baseman.
Struck out in
Number
each of
9.
his first 2
Your
plate
attention,
appearances so
please.
far.
Now,
You know, I don't remember playing with him when I called him up.
Hey,
I
there's
know I
a
called him up.
saying in baseball, you need to take a
Fernando.
strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he
Romero.
just needs to find
Look at
a way to get on.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Here's Donaldson down at third. Throw on to
Nice.
first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
I still have someone
Up
else
next to the
Tyler
Dodgers.
So the
Duffy, in
lineup
case
flips
the
over
third
and
baseman.
in case
digging in,
Romero runs
Justin
into some
Turner.
trouble here.
He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit
A
back
base
up
hit's
the
no
middle,
trouble, though. That's all
and
good.
that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands
Now
inside
that's
the
start,
baseball,
the center
ripped the
fielder.
base hit up the middle.
Chris
And if you're a pitcher right there, you
Taylor.
can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Taylor behind
0-2
0-2 the count. Runner at first here, one
Am
man.
I bothering you?
He has struck
No,
him
not
out.
at all.
Third time he's
No,
fanned
absolutely not. No, yeah, you're all good, man.
Right. In
The
this,
short-
Any sort
So
of
they've
interaction,
really figured out
comments,
how to attack
conversations, anything you ever want to ask,
Corey
like,
Seager.
ask away. I'm
On
here
the
to talk
second,
as well as
the force
play,
out
you
on
know?
the side is retired.
I know, any company is always
Adam
good.
Kolarek.
Your
Goes on to
attention,
pitch
By all
now,
means,
hoping
you
for
stick
better
around as long
results
as you
than
want.
the other
You
arms
You
that
talk
they've
about
run
whatever
out
you
there
want.
Number
You ask me
56.
whatever you want. We'll have conversation.
Adam.
We'll do whatever.
Delivery to him
Colera.
on the way.
You are
Now
all set,
Donaldson
my
with
man.
a
You are
drive.
good.
That's well hit to deep left field. Peterson looks up. Gone!
If you want to tell me a little bit about yourself, you go right ahead. You do whatever you want. It's all good. I am not It is very hard to bother me, and you are not bothering me.
The Muffin
by
Man,
any
the
means.
Muffin Man.
Now batting, left fielder,
The Muffin
Eddie
Man.
In now, Eddie Rosario.
Rosario.
Pulled toward
Is that what
right
I think that's what you said there. It sounded like that in the text speech. The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Yeah, no. You are all good.
Taylor is there. And he hauls it in for
The only
first
thing
out
that
of
would
the
really
inning.
ever bother me, I suppose, would probably be spam. Like if you started spamming shit, which
Now batting.
you haven't been. Like if
Riding
you
the
started
right
just
fielder.
like
again, Max
trying to like
Max.
do it like
It was a
advertising
solo
or
shot
something,
for
like hey,
him
buy
in
these
his last
sunglasses, you
at-bat.
can get them for free or whatever. Like I'd be like, all right. No. Or like if you
And
constantly just
fouls
kept
this one
saying
off.
like something over and over and over again.
Bases
Little
are
messages
empty,
like the
one man.
Muffin Man 2 or 3 times, that's nothing. You know, it's like if you sent me 30 messages all saying random bullshit in a row, that's one thing. But no, you're good. You're very good. It's all set.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
People are getting hits off lefties. I love to see that. And again, once
The
I get my
batter,
camera, I
number
think
2,
you'll be able to see.
second
Like I'm
baseman,
laid back, very
Luis.
laid back in general.
Arias.
So now to the plate, Luis Arias.
I'm just here to play baseball,
He
talk
pops
to
the
people,
first
have fun.
pitch foul
And
behind
if no one
the
shows
plate.
up, I mean,
He
I'm used.
could
That's the thing. I'm
really
used to
use a
people
knock
not showing
here,
up. I don't
0
have
for
that many
3
live
in the
viewers
game
ever.
so far.
Me okay, hello. I love baseball and oh no.
And
I
this
got
ball
to
is
go.
crushed deep.
Oh, you gotta go. Ah, well. Well, I'll
And
tell you
that's
what. If
gonna
you gotta
wind
go,
up
you gotta
looking
go,
just
man.
a
That's all
bit
good.
Foul, so a missed
take care.
opportunity there.
Stop by another time.
A
I'm
pause
always
and the
doing this.
0-2.
You know, I'll be doing a lot of lives on
High
here
in
still.
the
Once I
air
get my
out to right
camera,
field. Betts
you'll be
has
able to
a
see
read
me.
on it.
We'll hang out, have a good
That's the
time still, just
second
like we
out
are
of the
right
inning.
now.
It's 1 a.m. RN.
It is 1 a.m. right now. 1:21 a.m. for that matter.
Now
actually.
batting, center
So, yeah.
fielder.
Bring in Byron
Byron.
I'm a night guy.
Two
I'm a
home
teacher and a
runs
DJ,
already to his
so
name in this one,
I have the
and
weirdest
we'll
sleep
see if he
schedule
can
you'll ever see. But I'm on
possibly
vacation
strike
right now.
again.
It's December break. It's
Big
Christmas
swing,
break.
but he just gets
So-
a piece
Yawns
of
in
it,
real
strike
life
one.
when you streaming again?
When am I streaming again? I don't have like a set schedule or anything. I might tomorrow. I might not. Definitely Sunday though. I will definitely be at it on
Here's
Sunday for
the
sure.
0-1. Swung on by Broxton, and this is
What you
sent
could
to
do is,
deep left field. Peterson
If you're
after
subbed,
it's
which
hit
I
to
believe
the
you said you
track,
were, you can
but
always hit that little bell
so
notification
that'll
to turn
bring in
on. That way
Mookie
you will get
Betts.
some sort of alert on whatever
Starting
device
pitch
you're
for his
using,
side
email,
in the ninth.
The right
They
fielder.
face the
to your associated
improbable
account, letting
odds
you
of
know that I
trying
am
to
live.
come back in this
Definitely
one.
Sunday at the
not a lot
absolute
of hope for
latest.
them at this point.
I don't know
These
when on
guys
Sunday,
know
but
these
definitely
bats still
Sunday.
count.
If I
At
don't
least for
tomorrow,
their own stats, you can't mill in your chances.
but I probably will
as a
at least for a
professional.
little bit tomorrow. We'll
Two
see.
quick strikes, and
Appreciate
now
you
the
coming
0-2.
by, especially up late. So it sounds like
One
1
last
o'clock.
thing I liked.
Pitch there for the
What's that? One last thing I liked. All right, what's up?
Batting, catcher, Will
coming to the plate now,
Smith.
Will Smith. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Mookie's having a great postseason.
I try and
Just
tell
checked that.
people
That was
all
awesome.
the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still
wait.
see.
I think you might have commented a second time and I missed it. Last. Yep, last. Yeah, one last thing you like. Hit me with it.
Like
this
the Sid.
guy's at.
What was that? No, liked the Sid? The vid? Oh, you liked the vid. Okay, I see what you
See
mean.
you, love when you stream you.
Appreciate you, my man. Thanks for coming by. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Have a good day tomorrow. I'll see you when I see you.
Tonight. And that'll bring up the versatile
batting,
Max
the
Muncy.
first baseman.
First 2 men in the inning
Max.
have both gone down
Oh.
via punch out, so we'll see if he
I'm
can
glad
fare
that's
any
actually
better.
foul because I got by him.
2 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds
Shot
himself
clear.
behind 0-2. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Hit hard
Ooh,
back up the middle.
Not going down without a fight.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on,
get this
boys.
last out and
Old
get
school,
out of here.
new
Now
school.
batting,
I think I kind
the
of stand
designated
right
hitter.
along that fence. But
Oh,
what
outta here for
gets
game
me
one.
going
One's the
is
count.
Ballinger's
watching
not really
guys
having that out in
grind down in
postseason.
the count and drive base hits the
That's a
other way.
ball.
That's over, but
1-0.
low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down
One
an
ball,
inch
change up there.
unless
2
you catch
strikes.
it way out front. I like the
Let's
idea
end
of
this.
taking it and making the pitcher bring you something
That's
a
a
little
ball.
more
Oh,
hittable.
just missed.
And 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do.
There it is.
Swing
Nice
and
strikeout
a
to
miss. He struck
win
him
game
out,
one
and
in the World
that'll do it
Series.
here as the ball game is over. So first
I
blood
don't know how I
has
feel
been
about
drawn
Lindor
in this
chocolate.
World
Lindor
Series. And guys,
chocolate.
what have we learned?
Well, in terms of what shape this series is going to take, that really rides on the Game 2 result.
It's got cherries on the
If
wrap,
they
but that
can
almost
do it
makes you
again
think it's a cherry
tomorrow and
filled.
go up 2-0, they'll become heavy favorites
definitely
to
not.
raise the trophy. But we could also be heading into Game 3 at a new venue, even at 1 apiece. So
This
really,
thing broke apart so
we'll know
weirdly.
a lot more after Game 2.
What the fuck? There we go. Let me move my mic so I'm not chewing in anyone's ear. Alright, game 2. Swirly. In game 2. Pitchers duel. We only have 2 hits, they only have 1. Quite the battle brewing here.
So the Twins talked to our own Heidi Watney before the game. Heidi, what's the state of this team headed into this upcoming Game 2?
Matt, there's no doubt they're riding high after coming out on top in Game 1, but that doesn't have these players or coaches feeling more at ease about
Leading
this
off for the
game or the
Dodgers.
rest of the series.
The left fielder.
Sure, it's nice to
Oh,
get the first
God.
4 wins out of the way, but many
Peterson.
players told me they have
That's
to bring
annoying.
the same level
Wow,
of
that was
focus,
a long home run by the
intensity,
looks
and
of it, though.
execution
Jock
with
Peterson
them
just
into
took
Game 2,
deep.
especially since their opponent is going to be even hungrier for a win here tonight.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run
The
in the World
batter,
Series that gives your
number
team
9.
a lead,
0-1.
that's something to tell the grandkids about.
Gavin Lux stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the
I
pitch.
just swapped out my chairs. I don't want to give up on Little Blue just yet. I want to wait till my camera comes.
And
Or Fish
he
is
struck him
Get
out.
some camera time
That's
with Blue.
8 strikeouts thus far. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order.
Now
Digging
batting.
in, Justin
Third baseman.
Turner. He's grounded out and
Justin
struck out in his 2
Turner.
trips to the plate. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I'm thinking maybe camera goes there.
The center
So
fielder.
2 gone now for the Dodgers in the
Riz, I
6th.
think anything
And
on
in to hit
Taylor.
next, it'll be the ever versatile
0-1's
Chris
the count.
Taylor. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This is in the air out to right.
Get there,
Kepler's
Kepler.
on the move.
Nice.
He's got it. A great
Either
running
restrain
play, and that'll retire the...
To there.
Riding
there,
in, Mitch
there,
Garver. He'll start things
there.
out in the 6th
off
for a
for the
lineup
Twins.
that
I guess
really
it definitely
hasn't
won't.
found
The
its
catcher.
groove in this one.
Mitch.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far,
Garver.
Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either.
Nothing to put
We'll
it
see
on
if
up
they
there.
can start making some adjustments.
Fouled off. The windup and the
We'll see.
0-1. Fouled away.
I should check my email to see if I have confirmation that it came in. Because then maybe I can just know
They
whether or
have
not I
it
go
played
over the post
perfectly
office.
as it's hit on the ground.
It's
And
wrong.
he's
Got it.
retired 1 away.
Yo, Jeff, rock the beat.
Up next for Minnesota, the second baseman, Louis.
Stepping up now, Luis
Oh,
Arias.
Arias.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pitch on the way.
Oh
Pitch
my
is
God.
Popped up. Muncy is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
I'm not seeing anything there. Come on, Buxton. You need that
First
spark.
pitch on its way.
Way out in front of that slider. Come on, Byron. Buxton. That's a hanger. Are you shitting me?
Smith is there.
This is bullshit.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. And guys, 7th inning
off for the
already.
Dodgers.
Hey, I'm not complaining,
The
but this one's
shortstop,
been flying
Corey
by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
It's like a nice chair, but like.
First delivery to him on the way.
I don't know. I feel like I can't sit back in it.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's 1 for 3.
It's weird. It moves.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
Like,
this will get foul for strike 2.
Can I just lock these things in place somehow? Like, these armors keep moving on me.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. He's got it. And the throw to
He's
first
out.
is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
It's weird.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Back with their up, or else the whole seat goes back.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
This is not bad at all, though.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. Strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter.
It's like
Seems
bigger,
like
but
every
still
one
low.
of them are 0-2, 1 and 2, and it's just about every at
Now
bat.
batting.
I'll have to
When
figure
that's
it out
the
for
case,
sure.
your
Just
chances
Will
of getting a good pitch to
Smith.
hit are way worse.
Nicer armrests too. But
Into the windup. Here
I'll
comes
just
the
try to
0-1.
turn it off just a little bit.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving
That's Boston.
chase.
He's a human
And he
backing up
gets there.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay. Top of the order. Not top of the order. 2, 3, 4.
leading off for the Twins,
Jorge Polanco
the
to hit
shortstop.
next.
This thing's
Jorge
far from over, even though we're moving into the back of the
Polanco.
A drive
There's
that's got a
Polanco.
chance, and
To
that
tie it.
ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up.
With a dinger. The Bomba squad.
What a game we had right now. Home run ties
Now
it.
batting, right
Place is
fielder.
going absolutely
Max
bananas. Would you rather be
Kepler.
anywhere else?
Max Kepler's the next to grab.
Ooh, just missed that one.
Swings and hits it foul off to the right and out.
That was a
of
good
play.
pitch to hit.
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another
Damn.
one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Hit well again. Down
Dude,
the
I'm
right
just
field
missing
line.
these sliders.
And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Alright, I gotta get the pen up and running too while I'm at it. Sit down Romo, sit down Whistler, Trevor May, Tyler Duffy, sorry, not Taylor. Taylor
One
Rogers
run on
in the
3
ninth.
hits.
It's a safe situation.
And no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. To right field and
There's Kepler going back-to-back with
hammered.
Polanco for a 2-1
Forget
lead.
about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple of years when we relive this World Series. That swing of the bat late in the game to take the lead.
Now batting,
Huge blow.
the designated hitter,
Nelson Cruz now.
Nelson Cruz.
Now that ball's hit
Get
well,
up, ball.
deep down the left field line.
Nelly
Headed
going
toward
deep,
the
3 in a
foul
row.
goal. And
Polanco,
goodbye.
Kepler,
This one is
Cruz.
coming back. Ball's jumping in this one.
Nelson
That's
Cruz
the
knows a thing or
fourth
two about playing in the World
yards
Series.
so far.
I'm not winning a World
Matty
Series,
B,
though.
this is kind of a
Playing bad
The
defense
first
in the World
baseman,
Series.
number
Cost
22.
his team in the World Series.
Miguel.
Just great approaches by
Potential.
both lineups.
Good.
We were around the
0-1's
cage
the
during
count.
batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the
No ball,
fastball.
2
He's
strikes.
behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Pulled high in the air out
it's
to
not
left
gone.
field. Peterson ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first down.
The left fielder, number
Standing in,
20,
Eddie Rosario.
Eddie
He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Rosario.
Fastball
Oh, are you
right
kidding
back to
me?
the mound. And they'll
Oh.
just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Shit, whatever.
The batter,
Here's the third
The
baseman,
third
Josh
baseman.
Donaldson.
Josh
Ready
Donaldson.
with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a ball ripped toward
That boy
the
JD,
gap
that's
in
a double.
left center. On to second goes Donaldson. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver.
Damn, and now they're in a perfect spot to bring in a lefty to start next
And
inning,
the
too.
throw to first is in time, but the damage is big.
Buxton, Polanco do up.
All set for the start of the inning here. That'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy.
Well,
Trevor May has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the
Now
eighth.
pitching for the
And he
Twins.
fouls this one off.
Number 65,
Here
Trevor.
comes the 0-1.
Inside
ball one.
1-2.
1 ball,
as the
2 strikes to
changeup
count.
had him out in front there.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have
only
a
3 runs this
quality
game.
AB
Now
and get
batted.
this lined up.
Designated hitter.
Pitch coming.
Cody.
Here it is. Cody Bellinger.
How do you have
comes on
someone with as good a
one gone
fielding
here
rating
as
as Bellinger, and he's your DH?
He looks at a called strike one.
This game is so stupid. Peterson
Swinging
DH.
strike, and
Just
now it's
steal
0-2.
somebody. Anyone besides Bellinger. Him and
Eighth inning
Betts
of this low
absolutely have to be in
scoring
your
affair.
outfield.
3-1 our score.
What a
Donaldson
play!
with it, and an
Are you
off-balance
kidding
throw
me,
is
Josh
in time as
Donaldson?
He takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, left fielder, Josh.
Oh my God, that is Josh Donaldson, your third baseman, making a play just
Yeah, man, this
on
guy
the short,
flexed his
just to the
muscles
left,
in
just
that
to
last
the
at
shortstop
bat.
side
We
of the
heard
bag.
that he has
That's a
good
shortstop
power.
play.
That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet.
Throwing
He
the
hit it
ball
a
from
long
basically
way.
behind the second base bag, or entirely if you're going from the angle right here from the shortstop position, and still getting it on the money. Look at the range he covered here. Like, I get it, he was over here already, but still. Absolutely magnificent play there.
First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes.
That's a hanger. It was an absolute hanger.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Why did we keep that up now? It's snowing like crazy all of a sudden.
Dodgers
Like, it was raining like crazy,
Ladies and
ground
gentlemen,
melted
Another
all the
pitch
snow.
out
We
of
had like
the
damn near 2
bullpen in
feet
the
of snow.
bottom
Now
half of the
All
inning.
melted from the rain that just went on for
Number
about 26 hours.
Next for Minnesota, Luis Arias. 0
Trying
for
it.
2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out.
If not longer,
The
and then it
first
started
pitch is
snowing.
hit pretty well out to right.
That's off the wall.
Back goes Betts.
Arias with
at
the double.
track, but he has no chance
bad.
to make the play. It's off the
He's
wall.
safe.
We'll take those
But
lead
the
off
throw
double.
is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting,
Now at the plate,
center fielder,
Byron Buxton.
Byron.
Last at bat, he popped out and
Buxton.
fouled ground.
Buxton.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad.
it's right down the
that he
middle,
serves one
Byron.
up, and that's exactly what happens
Yeah,
here.
Raj,
The
phone up, I
first
do.
batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
0-1, here's the pitch. This is high in the
Damn,
air
Byron,
out
you
toward
just
left
missed that
center.
one.
On the move is
Fastball right
Taylor.
down the middle. I'll send him, though.
He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely
Nice.
here
Fuck
with
Justin
one
Turner.
away.
the batter, number 11.
Digging in and looking for
Shortstop.
more. Jorge
Jorge.
Polanco is working here to
Polanco
bring
had much
home
higher
a
average
at
very
the start of the year,
important
too, but
insurance
him,
run standing at
He's
third.
been still going off this year.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Oh,
Swing
just
and a
missed that
shot
one.
Hit down the corner.
That's right down the middle.
Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
Let's see, heavy dose of sinkers here. Infield in, runner at third, only 1 out. Definitely trying to prevent that run from scoring.
Swing,
Oh,
and
that
this
one's gonna
ball
stay
is
fair.
Blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna keep this
Huge
one in
home
the
run for
ballpark.
Polanco, blowing it open.
And out of here. And I mean
Second
by
of the
plenty.
game.
That ball was crushed.
The Bomba
Now
Squad.
batting,
Out,
right
extending
fielder,
the lead here to
Matt
4 in the bottom of the
Kepler.
8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the close in the bullpen for now.
Just missed
Now
that one.
Kepler belts one,
That's off the wall.
carrying well out to right field.
But that's going to be a triple off the wall.
And that is off the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third.
Max
And
Kepler,
he's
1-out
in there
triple.
at third with a 1-out triple.
Wow, he's seeing the ball
Now
very
batting,
well
the
in this one.
designated hitter,
He already has a homer.
Nelson.
I thought he might have another one here.
Drew.
It's going to hit high off the
Your
wall,
attention,
and
please.
he's into third.
Now
they might think
pitching
about
for
pitching
Los
around this
Angeles.
guy going forward.
number
And that'll
17,
bring up the big stick of Nelson
Joe
Cruz.
Kelly.
But that'll bring in a run for Nelly.
The second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
The first baseman, number 22.
Digs in next.
Miguel.
It was a
0
fly
for
out
3
for
Sano.
last
Pretty
trip.
different for you considering it's
Matty,
October. How you been
almost
playing?
went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Pulled high in
Just missed
the air
that one.
out
Out
to
of
left
third.
field. Peterson has a read on it, and that ends
5-run
the
lead
inning.
only. Wow, 6 runs. That's like the least I've put up in a long time.
Into the box now, Gavin Lux.
Well, non-save,
He's
I'll
the
go
one
top
to
of the
start
line.
off the ninth inning
The
with
second
his
baseman.
guys in danger of going
Number
down
9.
2 games
Your
to
attention,
none if
please.
they can't rally.
Now pitching
This is
for
on
the
the ground
Twins.
over to first.
Number 21.
Throw on to first
Out,
for the out,
Tyler.
and that is how the ninth
Guppy.
inning gets underway.
Oh, I wanted Rogers to close this game out. Actually, shit.
First pitch of the
Last home
at-bat
game
Now
on
of the
its
year.
batting.
Oh
way.
well.
The third
Justin
baseman.
Turner.
He's gonna close out
swings
the
so he's
game
down
4 anyways.
0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps.
Ball,
in
that's
this one.
out.
No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching
Yeah, 'cause
him
he's a
like
little
they're
piece of
afraid he's
shit.
going to do any damage.
Yeah, skirting backwards. Like, that's funny.
Polanco is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Turn this off.
Now batting.
And
The center fielder, Chris Taylor.
So striding forward now, Chris Taylor
Damn,
becomes to the
7
plate.
unread emails? Okay, well, 2 emails were in 1. Last email. Okay. I don't know why I decided to check my work email right now. But
The last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. In there, no balls and a strike. And this is swung on
I got the
and
count.
missed.
0 and
So
2.
now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking
Oh,
the
just
zone,
past the
keeping
glove.
his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
oh, are you shitting me? Pick the ball up, dude.
And now he'll get
That's
into
bullshit,
scoring
because he would not run
position
from
with
first to
2
second on
away.
that. Unless there was an error and he knew it was coming. Like,
Now
even if there were an error, he would not run on it. He knew it was coming, so the game's full of bullshit. The computer does that. The computer knew the second the ball came out of my hand that it was going to be an error, as opposed to in real life, yeah, why is he throwing it first? We don't know, but I'm not going to go from first to second on that.
And now those
Not that
have
it matters
stuck it out
because
tonight come
strike
to their
3.
feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. So the Twins are halfway to a World Series championship, guys.
Yeah, another impressive win puts them up 2-0 as this Fall Classic will shift to a new venue now. They will certainly enjoy their day of rest before they have to gear it up again for Game 3.
And now, what about the Dodgers?
Man, they're facing some long odds, having to win 4 of 5 now, Matty V. But if they could just grind out a win in Game 3, the math would look a little bit better. I look for them
This is a lot more
gather
comfortable. Like I have more room to
come
stretch out, not
swinging in the
confined
next
in a
couple
little
of
chair
days.
like this, and the circulation gets cut off. So I will definitely use a little blue for my first stream with camera, but and I'm not getting rid of blue. I'm not getting rid of blue for sure. Game 3. Let's see how long. I've got 2 of these chairs though, so I can imagine these. I'm gonna be having these chairs for a while. If Little Blue, which wasn't even that sturdy, was a little knockoff, lasted me over 7 years, 7.5 years, and I could still be going with blue. Like I don't have a problem doing that if I needed to. I could definitely make it probably 8 years if I'm lucky. Make it to the full 8 years, but
let's go down to the field with Heidi Watkins.
I get the feeling these chairs will last me for as long as I'm living in this house. These chairs. Like,
The second
if I ever go make an actual game room, get a gamer chair.
And this will get through into right.
Nice base hit, Arias. Luis Arias on Julio Arias. Urias. Balasavic's going to hit here. I want him to pitch the 6th at least.
You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Back up.
Balasavic mixing in a base knock. Love to see
I've been impressed with this guy. Not only
he's been going off in October, I believe.
But now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager
2 for 11, but with 2 dingers, 2 RBIs.
He wants a pinch run, keep him in there.
Ooh, almost made it 3 for 12 with 3 dingers, 5 RBIs.
Whole weaponry box for the manager.
0-1, here it comes.
Oh, that's staying fair.
Broxton, and this is sent to
it's not Broxton, it's
field.
Buxton, but whatever. It's 3 runs regardless.
I
thought I heard that the last time Buxton hit a home run.
Is special
it Broxton,
at any
but
point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell
3-0 lead.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco pulls this one in the air out.
One thing I have not done is hit a no-doubter with Polanco as a right-handed hitter, I don't believe. He has more power as a lefty, but way more contact as a righty. This chair doesn't itch a little bit on the ankles.
The catcher, number 8.
The next twin up, Mitch Garver. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled away. 3 runs already home here.
My issue is I like sitting cross-legged, like Indian style. That's a hanger.
They think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning,
can't do that in a regular gaming
ball
chair.
will come back to bite him. It's a home run.
Why is Nelson Cruz in the lineup? I thought I took him out.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over.
No, I didn't against lefties. I had to make that sacrifice for Kepler.
There are 2 away now.
I said, fuck it, I don't care about fielding. I'm playing a beginner. I'm here for offense.
The batter. The first base.
Damn, Sano's average has dropped down 100 points from 600 to 500. That's unfortunate.
First pitch on its way.
It's a hanger, a little too far inside, but a hanger nonetheless.
One out.
Nice.
Base hit into right center.
Just mixing in a knock. That's fine.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him.
I don't think I'm gonna hit 100 home runs like I previously predicted before I even did beginner runs and thought it was possible or not. Done it once. I thought if any team was gonna do it, it'd be this team.
Here comes the Dodger manager
Number
making his way
85.
toward the
I don't think I'm gonna
mound.
do it. I'm gonna have a high amount.
Changes for
I've got more than 60 for sure, I'd say.
5 and 2/3
100 runs
innings of
scored is
work
more
on
in
his
play
final
than 100
ledgers. He
home
was
runs.
not particularly sharp from the get-go. Now a swing and a
Bringer of rain.
drive to left, and it ain't coming back.
6-0 lead,
And
way
this
up
one
there.
is
And
gone. A home run.
444 for Josh Donaldson.
We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so
The
far.
left fielder, number 20.
Yeah, the pitchers
Eddie
aren't fooling anyone today.
Rosario.
Let's see if this trend
Damn,
continues.
a little too
Bullock
centerized.
back up the middle, and he'll get there in plenty of time.
6-0 lead. I'll give Balasovic
Your
one
attention,
inning
please.
chip for him
He's
since
going
he's
to come
due up
off
in
the
Hit
the
him
bench.
for the
seventh.
Dodgers.
He'll be asked to lead off
Number
the bottom
31.
of inning number 6.
Josh
No balls in one strike.
Peterson.
Yeah, the Dodgers have a little bit of an outfielder influx now. Like Chris Taylor is going to be the odd man out when I do this team, most
Ready
likely.
with the nothing in one pitch.
But you feel bad because Chris
Really
Taylor would be a
getting the
solid
better
starter
of
on a
it
lot of
now.
teams, but he's not bad. He's just
Man, this
not.
guy's really pitched
Obviously,
well
Mookie
so
Betts and
far.
Cody Bellinger are going to be
Attacking the strike
out there,
zone,
you know.
and he's really kept
That's
these
just
hitters
a
off
fact of
balance.
life.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jock Peterson
Now batting.
is dealt with
The
for
third
the
Jock
first
Peterson,
out
I
in
think,
the
is a
bottom
better
of the
hitter
inning.
than Chris Taylor on
Justin
almost all
Turner
fronts.
is in for the third time
Chris
as
Taylor
he
might have
swings
him
and
in
misses with
contact
that
a
one.
little
It's
bit,
nothing
but-
in one.
0-2.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff
Back-to-back
start to
Ks, 2 out in the
flatten out,
sixth.
but that's not the case
11.
here. Still has really nice finish on that slider.
I'll let
As
Romo
we
pitch,
just
actually. Chris Taylor. Yeah, Chris Taylor, I mean, he's got the contact against righties, but that's it.
saw.
He
The
might,
center fielder.
First pitch
that's
coming. Here it
definitely
is.
probably it. I mean, I don't know how Jock is against
Taylor.
lefties.
Taylor is
As a
in
left-handed
two
hitter,
away
but I
now
think
as
his
he looks
power
at
is
a
still up
called
there.
strike one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a
0-2 is the
chance at
count.
an immaculate inning.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
An
He's got
immaculate
another
sixth
one
inning,
here.
strikes out the side in order, 12 Ks
punch-outs
through
now in
6.
the ballgame.
I feel bad that I'm going to
Ladies
put
and
Balasovic
gentlemen,
here, but
your
And it's now in a
attention,
mop-up
Gotta
role
do it.
as he'll try
Now
to keep the
pitching for the
deficit right
Dodgers.
where it is.
Number 48.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts on the run. And foul. Fly ball out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and that's
I got the feeling
first
that
out of the
if
inning.
Arias had better contact, he would be, or I'm sorry, better power, he would be
Now batting,
solid
the
force.
Pitcher, Jordan Balazovic.
Okay.
He's singled his last
Your attention, please.
Balazovic?
move into the
For
on-deck
Minnesota.
circle
How the hell
now
do they
to
pronounce
try
his
to
name?
get
I've been
something
butchering
started
it.
here with
Balazovic.
one gone in the
Matt
inning.
Kepler.
And
Balazovic?
it's fouled away.
Lazovic? I don't know. I've been saying his name
6
all
runs, 8 hits,
so wrong
no
for
errors in
like
the
8
ballgame
months,
for Minnesota.
give or take.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Damn.
There's a swing and a drive
Just
hit
missed
well
it.
out to right field. Back goes Betts to the track.
I'm surprised that went as deep as it
On
did.
the warning track, he
I knew it
makes
wasn't
the
getting out,
catch.
but I'm surprised. I didn't think it was going to make it to the warning track.
Now batting. The
Trying
center
to pick
fielder.
things up where he
Byron
left off. Byron Buxton.
Buxton might end up winning MVP over Sano for postseason. If they do, it's always iffy. It's like if they do just the LCS or just the postseason outside of the World Series. Because sometimes it's one, sometimes it's the other. I don't get it. It's like a weird combination of both.
Your attention,
Sergio
please.
Romo can pitch here in the
Now
World
to
Series.
take over on the mound and start the
Number
home
57.
Seventh
seventh.
inning, I'll go Tyler Clippard.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in,
To
the
the bar.
long ball threat, Corey Seager. First offering on its way. Romo is at least partially known for a good changeup. And it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place.
Got him.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
So that'll
Right
bring
fielder.
in Mookie Betts.
Mookie.
1 for 2 on his line so far
Set.
in the game.
0-1's the count.
1 the count. Fouled off. Pitch on the way. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Classic slider
Now
down
batting.
and away for
Catcher,
the strikeout
0-1.
there. Not a whole
Will.
lot to say about that pitch that
Smith.
hasn't been
No
said
whiff.
a million times already. That's
Fuck
just
Will
a
Smith.
real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they
Sergio,
Swing and a
dealing
miss.
7th.
That retires the side. And
6-0 Twins.
Ladies and
Trennan
gentlemen,
comes on
your
the pitch
attention,
now,
please.
hoping for better results
Now
than the
pitching
other
for the
arms
Dodgers.
that they've run out there in this
Number
one.
49. Blake Trinan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
So my guess is when I'm streaming the show, I'll probably put the camera either top right or bottom left. I don't want to put it bottom right because the scoreboard is sometimes there.
0-1, here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right.
Damn, that ball went a lot further than I thought it would. He's going to catch it, but...
And this is taken in just shy of the
Or
warning
third,
track
hit
for
the ball.
out
That
number
keeps
1.
The
surprising.
catcher, number 8.
Digging in,
I think
Mitch
top right
Garver.
will probably be best
He's
for this
working
game.
on a 1 for 3 thus
And
far.
maybe games in general.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Just because bottom left still has some valuable information. I wish I had a green screen. That'd actually be pretty solid.
The 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground, left
I
side.
could ask my friend where he got his, but...
And there's out number 2.
Up next for Minnesota.
So
The
here's
right
the
fielder.
cleanup hitter,
we'll see.
Nelson Cruz.
It depends on how the
He
camera
was
does, how
retired
the
via
streaming
the ground ball last time up.
And can PlayStation
Here's
even
the
handle
first
green
pitch to him.
screens?
On the
Damn it.
screws to shortstop, but
I thought
caught
for sure
to
that
it.
was by him. I'm actually going to
Bottom of inning
do
number
this. I'm
8
actually
set
not
to
going
go.
to
Leading
use
And
up
that'll
for
bring
the
up the big
Dodgers.
bat of
Down. I'm
Max
gonna go
Muncy.
The first
May.
base.
Doesn't look very
And then
promising
Nice.
so far.
Silvar.
This one as we
Listen.
move into
Muncy.
the later innings.
Your attention,
By
please.
a bundle, it's
I don't like
grinding
Max
in
Muncy all that much,
the
but
face
I
runners
loved when
and hopefully
Bumgarner got
someone
mad at
can
him
get
for
them
no
back
reason
into
because
this one.
Bumgarner's a little prick,
Oh, and
and he told him, if you don't like it,
there.
go get out of the fucking
Command
ocean.
nothing in 2.
That was an absolute baller
And he
move.
struck out again.
And he was entirely in the
That's
right when he
third
said that.
time he's gone down
Madison
on strikes
Bumgarner
in
is not
this
like
one.
somebody. I don't even think he flipped his
Cody
bat or
Bellinger
anything. He
is
just kind of
playing
looked at it
now.
because it was
It's
a deep
the
home
left
run.
fielder.
If you're mad at
Cody.
that,
Point.
then
Racing
you're
back
in the
center
wrong
fielder
profession, buddy.
On the warning
You know,
track,
if you don't
he
like it,
makes the
change
catch.
it, do something about it. Go get out of the fucking water. Don't let him hit it that
Now
far.
batting. Number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat. Gavin Lux is at the
So I
the
loved
count.
that
quickly
for
behind
Muncy.
0-1.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer.
Bumgarner can be a little
left
bitch.
on left slider, down
Constantly
the way.
just
He
starting
can
problems
spot
for
it
no
up when he
God-given
needs
reason.
to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Grounded back up the middle.
Like, I don't know, maybe my mindset would be different if I was an actual professional pitcher, but to me, I've seen, like, I was actually been
Your
looking
attention,
closely
please.
of
The change
baseball,
Baseball.
like, arguments and fights that
Now
start
pitching
over somebody
and
just
batting
looking to start a fight, like looking for a problem,
Number
causing a
17.
problem for no reason.
Joe Kelly.
Kike Hernandez
Now playing
will also
second
come on now
and
as he'll
batting
move into
9.
the pitcher's
Oh,
mound.
wow,
Number
if this
one
were
in
at the previous 2 series, so no putting that in the seats.
Hernandez.
Miguel Sano is in to start
Madison
things out
Bumgarner
as
is one
he
of the big
swings and
big
misses
guys
at
that's
that
always
one
looking
at
for
strike
problems.
1.
Where's I going?
Fouled away.
Oh yeah, a lot of them. A couple of times he got mad at, like, if, and he's not the only one, but it's mainly him. If say a rookie's up or someone in their first or their second year or whatever,
Ready with
younger
the 0-2.
guy.
Got him. And
Wow,
for
are
the
you
third
shitting
time,
me?
We've written a K next
That's
to
just
his
swing and miss
name
at
in
3
this
straight
one.
pitches. That's embarrassing.
Ready
The
for
batter.
another chance.
the third
Josh
baseman.
Donaldson. He homered
Yeah,
earlier
a
and
rookie
is
will
2
pop
for
out
3
or
to
something
this
like that on a
point.
pitch that they barely
Ready
missed.
with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You know, as opposed
Fly
to,
ball out
you know,
toward
it's a
left
pitch they
center
thought they could
field.
easily hit a home run with if they
Taylor
got another
is
chance
there.
with it and they just missed it. They just fucked up whatever.
He's got it,
Doing
and
like a
there
little
are 2
frustrated,
down
like,
now.
like throw the bat down. Like, damn it, I know I fucked up.
The left
Like,
fielder. Number
I don't know,
20.
maybe I would feel
Stepping
disrespected
in,
by that, but I
Eddie
don't see where that's
Rosario.
coming from. Because either way, at the end of the day, you got the guy out. You won that battle, even if they just missed your pitch. The point is they didn't get it.
First delivery to him on the way.
Rosario's 0 for
And
10 in
it's
this series,
fouled
which is
away.
pretty embarrassing as well. Back-to-back games from only putting up 6 runs kind of hurts.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted
That's not
out
gonna get
toward
caught.
deep center field.
Oh, it might. It is. Oh, it's not. Thank God, it's gone.
Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard.
The batter, number
Sometimes
2.
it's a
Second
game of
baseman.
inches, folks.
Luis.
At the plate, Luis
Arias.
Arias.
Attaboy, Arias. Third hit of the
This
game.
one into right. That's in for a
And I'm going to have
base
to pinch
hit.
hit for
He's
some
now 3 for
pitcher
4.
here. I don't know who I'm going to use. Jake Cave,
Talk
probably?
about having a pretty special
It's either Jake
game.
Cave
That's
or
his third
Ahiri
single of the game,
Adrianza.
D-Row. 3
Jake
for
Cave,
4. Not a bad
Adrianza's
game.
61-44.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the
Jake- yeah,
pitcher is
definitely
giving
Jake
him
Cave.
right here. If the fastball's
Ladies
away,
and gentlemen,
shooting it the other
your
way.
attention,
If he's
please.
got something hanging in the middle of the
For
plate, turn
Minnesota.
it
Feel bad for
over
Jake
and
Cave, another guy who I would
nice
probably be using on a lot of other
Jake.
teams.
Cave.
High chopper towards first.
Got a hanging
what
knuckle curve,
stop
but he
on the
swung over
slide.
it.
What
He's
an
out.
outstanding
Regular
play
season
to
Jake
end
Cave
it.
would have crushed that. Trevor May's going to close this one out. Hopefully drops the ERA down.
6'5" right-hander takes
Number
over on the
65.
mound.
Trevor.
Ready now.
Trevor May was absolutely one of my
Kicks
favorite
off
bullpen
here
arms
in
in
the
last
ninth
year's
with
game.
his guys
I still
in
liked him a
danger
lot
of
this year.
falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Now batting.
Fuck Justin Turner.
0-1.
He's having a great postseason, though. 320
Turner.
average. He doesn't have any home runs, but 13 RBIs. Is that what that said? Yeah, he's having a great postseason.
It's so hard for hitters to sit back.
That is absolutely a postseason beat.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No home runs is a little bit, but whatever. When you're driving in 13 runs,
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say.
in a short
His
span
third
like this,
punch
that's
out
pretty
of
good.
the game.
Now
First
batting.
pitch of the at-bat.
I'm sure a lot. Like it's a month. It's not even a full month. It's
Taylor.
at least 11 games, but at
Good
most
pitch as this is swung
0-2.
on and
5,
missed,
7,
and now
7,
they're down to
14, 5,
perhaps
19.
their
It's
final
20 games if you
strike
play
of
the wild card
evening.
game. And you go
Swing
max
and a miss. He
series.
struck
You know,
him
5
out,
games in the
and that'll
LDS,
do it here as
7 in the
ball
LCS,
game
and
is
7 in the
over.
World Series.
So the
and then one
Twins
for the wild card.
are
That's
one
20.
win away from a
lot of guys that
sweep
take
of
13
this
RBIs
fall
in 20
classic,
games.
guys.
A lot of guys take 13 RBIs a month. 13 RBIs a month across April, May, June, July, August, September. That's 6 months. That's
it's all working for this team right now.
78 RBIs? 13, right? 13.
Well, here's the thing. No team has ever come
carry the
back
one.
from a 3
Yeah, it's 78
deficit to
RBIs.
win a World Series.
Nothing crazy,
Done in the ALCS, so we know it's
but
not impossible.
definitely 78
But
RBIs in a
before
year
they
is always
start
a solid
entertaining
number.
Miracles, they got to see if they can just win one game.
Let's sweep this World Series. Down 2-1. Kershaw is on the mound. I wasn't sure if they'd throw him out there for Game 4.
For a report on this club's outlook heading into Game 4, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the overarching sentiment from this team is that tonight is the night. Talking with the players earlier, the sense of excitement in them is palpable. I didn't get a lot of that cliche talk about not looking ahead or treating this game like any other.
And of course it's
no,
raining.
They were adamant that they are ready to
Leading off,
sweep
why
this
wouldn't
World
it be?
Series and celebrate.
shortstop,
We'll see if that confidence
Jorge
leads them to the pinnacle of this sport later this evening.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out.
So fucking annoying.
The catcher, number
Settling
8.
in now, Mitch
Mitch
Garver. He's 0 for
Garver.
2 thus far in this one. Swing, high drive, left field.
If it wasn't
and
raining,
deep.
that's a no-doubter.
Going back is the left
If it wasn't
fielder.
raining, that's gone.
Still going back.
That's still gone.
And
thank
a
God.
leaping effort at
To
the
tie it up
wall,
Mitch
but
Garver
it's
with a solo
in vain.
shot. I feel like this has been a very
home
quiet series.
Hey, that's the
compared to
price
the
you
other.
pay right there when you try and
In this
sneak a
postseason in general,
fastball
kind
past
of
this
quiet.
guy.
Nelly went
Power
deep. That's
hitter,
always nice.
And every power hitter in
Now
the league
batting.
knows you
The
got to
right
start
fielder.
with the numero uno,
Nelson.
number 1, man. You got to
Cruz.
get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Taylor.
Nelly going deep
at the
twice.
track,
Love it.
The wall. Out of here. Back-to-back home runs, and they've
take the
taken
lead.
the lead.
Hitting a home run in the World
Poor
Series
Kershaw,
is
man. I
special
feel for
at
him.
any point.
I always hate when I
Hitting
do
a
good
home
against
run
him.
in the World
Oh,
Series
World Series.
that
A
gives
little
your
bit.
team the lead.
The first
That's
baseman,
something to
Snell's,
celebrate.
Snell's average.
So the big bat of
Miguel.
Miguel Sano digs in next.
That's 3 in a row.
Swings
He had
and
one more in him.
crushes it. Oh my, there is no
His average
doubt
was
about
600
this
at one point, which is
and
fucking
they've done
absurd.
it again.
The fact that his average is as high as it
Back-to-back
is still, and I was like, oh damn, look how
home
much it's dropped, is absurd. The bringer of
The
rain,
third
Josh
baseman,
Donaldson.
For third baseman Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson.
It's only appropriate
And there it
that he makes it
goes.
rain.
Forget about
4 in a
it.
row.
This is gonna be back-to-back-to-back
Garver,
to back
Cruz,
home
Sano,
runs.
Donaldson, the Bomba squad at its
These
finest.
guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far.
Still sticking
Amazing
with
stuff
Kershaw.
today,
Now
guys.
Yeah,
The left
Dan, this
fielder,
doesn't make sense.
Eddie
It's absolutely freezing
Rosario.
outside. The
Right
last
through.
place you
0-1.
want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
That's what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything
Got
but
him.
the case so far in this one.
And he'll step on first
The batter,
for the
number
out,
2,
3 unassisted.
second baseman, Luis
All right, if Odorizzi's spot comes up, I pinch hit. If it doesn't, he pitches the 6th.
Flyout for him in his last trip, and he fouls this one off. 4 runs here in this half.
Whistler warming up. I got to sit him down. I'll have Romo go. If I'm gonna pinch hit, if not, I'll go 7, 8, 9 right here. So I want Duffy for the 7th.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
So Odorizzi gets the 6th inning here.
Bottom of the 6th inning.
Runs into any trouble at all.
Dangerous power threat.
Corey.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second.
Out.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
Oh, you know what I should do?
The
Actually,
right fielder.
in case I have to pull Odorizzi anytime this inning, or if there's a delay.
Swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Nope, that's
now
down.
A good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I know, don't remind me.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter.
Although I did get me a nice Mookie Dodgers jersey for Christmas.
This is a guy that kind of sets
the Red Sox fan.
For big innings.
It hurts, but Mookie Betts is my favorite player in all of baseball, regardless of what jersey he wears.
I got 2-1 the count.
I'm glad he's not going to be going any terrible teams like the Dodgers are. They're worst teams to go into. Like the Astros, the Yankees. That would have been one of the worst things in the world for me. Dodgers, not much better, but certainly there's worse.
Cleanly. And quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting,
up to the
catcher
plate, Will Smith. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big
nice curveball.
He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result changes dramatically here. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here.
9th K of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Bruce
attention,
Star Gratterall into righty. That means I'm going
hitting for the
to
Twins.
Max Kepler, who I feel bad missing these last 2 games of the season. But lefty starting means Cruz in the lineup.
Fouled off. Kepler is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching.
Oh, absolutely, especially
against
righties.
Power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in match.
Get a ball. Give Kepler one more dinger. One more dinger for Kepler. Dead center through the rain. 432. Love that for him.
Dead center field. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far. This
I'm going to say somewhere in the 80s for home runs.
Performance for the ages. Now this one is
Kepler and Buxton back to back.
And there's no doubt about it. Back to back jacks.
445 for Buxton. The Bomba Squad is firing tonight.
Jorge Polanco. Swing and a drive.
I just missed that
This one's deep to right. Back goes Betts.
Wow, I didn't think he was going to catch that with that animation.
First out of the inning.
Damn. That almost never resulted in a catch.
Now comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Your attention,
a little
please.
disappointed, though. Underwhelming, I feel like, the whole runs.
Mitch Garver. He went deep last time up. First pitch coming, here it is.
Right there.
Took a big swing at that one as
Get
this
a
is
ball.
driven out to deep left center field.
Garver with his 2nd of the night. I think Mitch Garver might be in line.
They add still another.
He's pushing for a World Series MVP. He's come alive in this last couple of games.
Home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Hey, thanks,
now
Matt.
batting.
Yeah, you know what?
Right
Dodger
fielder.
Stadium has always
Nelson.
been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark.
Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Back goes
Just missed it.
Taylor.
Oh, just got it.
Back
Nelson Cruz, for the 2nd time in his career, has a 3-homer game in the postseason.
Well, if you would have told
I think
him
even
when
in the
he
World
woke
Series
up
for that
this
matter.
morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs
Yeah, I think in
tonight,
the World Series.
he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a
first
dream
baseman,
night,
number
but he's
22.
wide awake.
Miguel Sano.
His average up to now 489.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got
Average-wise, one of my best postseasons ever. Individually, Miguel Sano speaking here. From a guy with 19 plate vision of all people, too.
This one
Just
also
missed that
hit
one.
deep to left field.
That's not gone.
Back
That's
on
track
it is
shot.
the left
Yep.
fielder, still ranging back.
Nope, that's gone.
Outta
Snow had
here.
one more in him.
And how about that? Back to back to back home runs.
Let's go, gentlemen.
Your
Adam
attention,
Kolarek
please.
enters now a mop-up
pitching
role
for
as
the
he'll try to
Dodgers.
keep the deficit right
One more
where it
double-digit
is.
game for the boys. 10-2
Adam.
lead. Definitely
Josh
100 runs.
Donaldson
Go,
digging in
Larry.
now. As he
Ah,
pops the
Josh,
first
that's
pitch
right down the
foul
middle. You
behind
bring her
the
the
plate.
rain. It's
In his
raining.
career,
You get a pitch down the
Donaldson
middle. You got 76
track
power
record
still
of
against
power
lefties. That's not
hitting at the
terrible at
major
all.
league level. Over
And you can't take that deep.
250
Come on, man.
career home runs. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bellinger is under this one. 2 gone.
All right, well, it looks like at least Jake Cave will get a pinch hit at bat, too,
The
because
left
7
field.
is up
In
now,
with
which
the
means
box
8,
now,
9, and
Eddie
1 are going to be due up in the 8th
0 for 2 on
if
his line thus
Rosario
far.
records an out here. I feel bad for Eddie facing all these
First
lefties.
delivery to him on the way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right
He's going to catch
field.
that, too. No, he's
He
not.
leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he
Nice
is
standing
in
double
to
for Eddie
second with a
Rosario.
2-out double.
Love to see it.
Well, that's why they call
The batter,
baseball
number
a game
2.
of inches.
Second
Yeah,
base.
you're right, Matt. He
Luis
showed some serious hops,
Arias.
but not serious enough.
Ah, my eye got
Goes
all
up
blurry
high
there for a
for it
second.
with the good lead, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Getting a few steps off his second there. Now
Arias
the
has been a
pitch. Fouled away.
little bit of an offensive black hole.
Rosario at second with 2 down.
Not necessarily all year. He held his own in that 9 spot. But postseason-wise, yeah.
And it's fouled
Not
away.
much production there. I think only, what, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs? Yeah. And a low average, 238. That's what's hurting me here. I've had teams where I've had 1 through 9 be great. He has not been great.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the
Average
move is
under
Betts.
238 now.
He tracks it down, and that will.
I've had worse. I've had worse, too. Like, he's not bad. I'm not saying he's bad,
Ladies
but
Tyler
he's not
Duffy
good.
gets the
Your
call from
attention,
the
please.
pen to
Duffy
take
takes the
over on
7
the
for
mound and
almost
start
1.
the
Got
home
the case of
7.
rain delay. Trevor May will
Number
take the 8.
21.
Ready with
Tyler
the first pitch. Here it comes.
Duffy.
The 3 T's of
Swing and a
bullpen
high, deep
apocalypse.
drive headed for the right field corner.
Tyler
Nearly a
Duffy,
big fly to start the inning.
Trevor
Instead, a
May,
foul
Taylor
ball.
Rogers.
Yeah, the rain starting to
Good luck
intensify.
going through
those guys in
Coming
the
down
7th,
a little
8th, and
heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now.
And even if you do manage to get by,
I
you
wouldn't
know,
be surprised
if
we don't
you
see
have,
the umpires
you know,
come out and bring
a
the
day
crowd
where
around here.
maybe it's
The
Duffy's
infield,
off day,
around
or
the mound,
you know, someone's
and
not
around the
available,
home
we go
plate
to extra
area is
innings.
Really getting soaking wet.
Or you gotta go to the
I can't
bullpen early.
anticipate this going on very
I
much
got
longer.
So he racks
Tyler
up the
Clippard.
swinging
Now
strikeout
batting.
on the break.
I got Jorge Alcala.
Cody.
Retired for the first out.
Yes,
and
guys I
on
can
the
work
way
with.
for the 7th inning. And
What a
he'll
running
make
catch
the
by
play.
Buxton. He also
2
made the
away
catch with
now.
that animation. Wow. Talk about covering a lot of ground there, too.
The batter.
We would absolutely
Number
get a show
9.
track to see how much ground he covered and how fast he went and all that if it wasn't raining.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. David Lux is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
I'm hearing plows go by. Sure, plow go by.
Swinging
No
strike,
ball,
and now
2
it's
strikes.
0-2.
Oops, I almost
Yeah,
threw
if
the wrong
he's
pitch
going
in
to
the wrong
pound the
spot. I
zone
picked the
with
wrong
this
pitch,
stuff
but I can
all
work
game,
with it.
the offense better step up.
Nice leaping
Line
catch
to
over there at short
shortstop.
Polanco.
He's there to make the play. So here now is the pitcher, Tyler Duffy.
Against the
He's
lefty,
making his first
though,
plate appearance
I'm a little
here
bit
in
more
the 8th after
number
entering
20.
off
Think about
the
Marlon
bench
Gonzalez.
just a little
No,
bit ago.
no, Jake Cave still got
Duffy.
the lead here.
Your attention, please.
He's going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the
Number
8th.
60.
So Jake Cave played in 2 World
Jake
Series games. He had 2 World
Cave.
Series at bats at least.
Hit hard on the ground
And
to
a hit in
right.
the World Series for Jake Cave. How about
This
that?
is going to find its way into right for a base hit.
We love
The
that for
leadoff
Jake Cave.
man's on to start the 8th.
Now batting.
Yeah, Buxton, 4 home
The
runs, 6
center
RBIs in this series.
Byron.
His average isn't the highest for the series, but that's fine,
So that'll
really.
bring in Byron Buxton. Swing.
If that gets
high
out, that's
drive,
gone.
left field and
Byron
deep.
Buxton is your World
Bellinger
Series
looking
and
up.
potentially postseason MVP. 5 home runs, 8 RBIs in this series.
Second home run of the game right there. He is
On top of everything else he's done in the
locked at
postseason.
plate. You hear so
Your
many of
attention,
today's
please.
players talk about
The
rhythm and
change
timing.
for the Dodgers.
Well, he is perfect
Now
on
go for
time
4 kind of
in
batting
the heart
in
of
the
the zone.
Joe Kelly
Number
will come on to
17.
pitch
One of the
now.
only guys
So
without a
moving
dinger in
to
the lineup
eighth
tonight.
spot in
Kelly.
the lineup on the double
Now playing
switch.
second.
The other one being
And
Arias.
Hernandez.
Is in his
Number
ball game
14.
as well as he'll
He's
slide
kind of like
into the
an
pitcher's
asterisk.
spot,
Like he
hitting
doesn't.
ninth
If everybody hits a
on
home run
the
besides
double
Luis
switch.
Arias, that's pretty much everybody hitting home run.
So
Mitch
digging
Garver
in
has 2,
now.
so we can donate one
Garver,
for Rise.
his confidence
Mitch
has to be in a really
Garver.
good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
That was a hanger,
High
but it
in
was up
the
in the
air
air, so
and
that's not
deep
getting
to
out.
left center field.
Oh, it's gone.
Back goes Taylor.
Mitch Garver with a 3-dinger
And
game.
it's gone,
If it's
as they
Buxton
add still
and
another.
Garver
You gotta
going
be
for World
kidding
Series
me.
MVP right now.
To hit 3 home runs in
Nelly
any
is
game
probably going to be
special.
3rd.
To do it in the World
Now,
However,
Maddie.
it depends on this
West
at-bat.
Virginia
He could easily
I
weasel
can
his
just
way right in there,
recall
too.
Albert
Cruz.
Pujols in Texas going deep 3 times.
Yep.
Oh, there it goes.
Nelson
In
Cruz,
the air to
first
left
man in
center,
history
and
for
you
a
can
4-homer game in
forget
the World
about
Series.
this one. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great
And all of a sudden,
days.
Nelson
When you
Cruz
hit
says,
4
hey,
home
I like
runs
the
in a
idea of being
game,
World Series
I think you can
MVP.
say that's a
Now,
great game.
After what happened
This
in
has been
2011,
incredible.
Number
I
Number
want
52.
something.
Pedro Baez.
Pedro
Baez,
On
I'm
the
gonna see him
pitch
all
now,
series.
hoping for better
Baez.
results than
Oh,
other
God.
guys that they've run out there
Snow, what are you
in this
doing?
one.
Your average is up to
Miguel
500 again, which is
Sano
nice.
is in
If
with
you get a hit,
one
you'll have an
away
average
now
over
as he swings
500.
and misses
If you
here
get
to
out,
strike
you'll have an
one.
average under 500. This is your last at-bat, most likely.
Ready with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Do you want to be remembered as a man who hit for
One out,
500 in the
nobody on.
postseason? Or be remembered as the guy who almost did it? Not quite.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left
That
field
was almost
corner. If
gone.
it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 0-2 once more. Hit to short.
Ooh, yep.
Reined
Miguel
in.
Sano, the guy that almost
And
hit
that's
500 in
second out.
October, but not quite.
Now batting.
Digging in,
The third
Josh
baseman.
Donaldson. 2
Josh.
hits in 4 attempts
JD.
to this
I'm
point.
gonna have one more pinch hitter too. I'm gonna have to go to
Delivery to him on the way.
Marwin or
Down to the
Adrianza
left
then, because it's
side.
7-8-9 to open the ninth.
On to first, and it's in time as they're finally.
Okay, 8th inning. Trevor May. Let's get that
Trevor
ERA
May
even
is on to
lower.
pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half
Romo
of
is
the
warming
eighth.
up. Taylor
Leading
Rogers
off
is
for
going to
the
take the ninth,
Dodgers,
regardless
the
of
second
who's.
baseman.
Here it comes.
Kike
Hit down the third baseline.
Hernandez.
And the Dodgers are going to watch an enemy
Oh,
team.
one
Or
pitch on
not an
the
enemy
swing.
team necessarily, but like
Here's
just
a late swing
Oh,
and
the
a miss.
opposing
Strike
team,
two.
the away team.
Protecting on 0-2,
Celebrate for the
so
3rd
we'll do
time
it
in
again.
4 years. Field.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball.
Hey, someone just popped in here. What's going on? Whoever just popped in here, thanks for stopping by.
From these guys in this one. The
I hate to
bullpen
be the bearer of bad news necessarily. You will see me hit one more time. I have the top of the ninth to hit.
Pitching has become a
Hopefully the
first
bomb
step.
squad can make something
And I've been
happen
impressed with the job these guys have done
for
so
some more
far.
offense before we
He's got it.
wrap it up here. But
And there
I'm,
are 2 away now.
yeah, I'm 4 defensive outs away from winning the World Series. So
Now batting.
gameplay-wise, you're not going to
The
see much.
center
I will
fielder.
have my year-end review
Brett.
This
to
is
show
hit high
off
in the air
who
out
did
to
Taylor.
what,
center.
look at everyone's
Center
stats in the
fielder
postseason,
giving
then look at everyone's
chase.
stats in the regular
He
season.
gets there to make the
See if I
catch,
set
and
the
that
all-time
ends
home
the
run
inning.
record, a single-season home run record, I'm sorry, for a team.
Digging
And
in,
then
Eddie
also see
Rosario.
what I did. My
Trying
goal
to
for the
lead
postseason
things
is to
off
always hit
here
at
in
least
inning
16 home
number
runs.
9.
20.
I thought with this team I'd definitely hit 100 because of how
First
powerful they are.
pitch on its way. A
But
bouncer
I
up
think
the
I'm going to
middle.
fall short of 100,
Cleanly.
but I would not be surprised if I hit
Throw on
80.
to first for the out, and that is how
I don't
the
think I'm going to
ninth
push
inning
90
gets
though.
underway.
I think 80,
The batter number 2.
especially with, like I said,
Second
Luis
base.
Arias.
Digging in to try it
Luis-
again.
Just
Luis
doesn't really have
Arias
power
for
staying
struggling so far in this one and looking to erase
I'll power
his
swing with him
0
because
for
this is
4
his last
ball
at-bat,
game
but
right
fuck it.
here. Hit softly
Yep, that's what I
on the
get.
ground to first.
A little rinky-dink pinch at the outer third.
He's out.
Bag himself for the
All right, I don't even know who to pinch hit here.
Now batting. The pitcher.
Next to hit will be
Trevor
the pitcher, Trevor May.
May.
Yes, he'll get his
61-44 or
first opportunity in this one.
48-57. You want contact or power? 69-60-68, 61-68, 85. So better vision, but better discipline and clutch. Marwin Gonzalez has won a World Series here before, though. I'm going to go with him.
Your
Yuri
attention, please.
Adrianza will
Area.
grab
He's
back
hitting
and
for
hit
the
for the
Twins.
pitcher here.
So I kind of wanted to
Number
have him
13.
play over Luis Arias at one
A-Ray.
point, but Arias is
Adrianza.
slightly better than him.
Ripped down the first base
Damn.
line. He's got it.
Oh well,
He's out.
Step
you got
on
an
the
at-bat
bag
in the World
himself,
Series,
and
kid. And a ring.
Now
Taylor
pitching
Rogers
for
takes the
Minnesota.
mound here. Not a
Number
safe
55.
situation, of course, because of the big lead, but
Oh
they'll
my
try
God,
to
against
finish
the
it out
shift, you shit
nonetheless.
me.
But
I'm
that
not going to be able to
finds
throw
its
this
way
one in
through
from left
for
like
a
I did in
base hit.
Houston. I mean, a one-hop was not bad at all, especially
It's
if it was
always daunting to
flat-footed.
know that you've got to deal with the
Up
3,
next,
4, 5 hitters to start out
the
an
right
inning,
fielder,
but even more so when
Mookie.
the 3 hitter starts it out with a
Ben.
double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out
Mookie
of
Betts.
this thing.
I'm
Job
going to wear that
number
jersey
one,
with pride when I
is to get the
Comes time to
next
start wearing
guy,
baseball
and
jerseys again.
ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third.
But he's going
with
down
less
and
than
looking.
2 outs.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called.
The batter,
And it's first
the
out of
catcher,
inning. Will Smith
Will
comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
I really got to figure out how to lock in these arm rests on this chair.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a
Now
real good
batter,
chance of
first
making that
baseman,
leadoff double pretty
Matt.
much meaningless. He's made some
Foul.
good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in, or at least getting him over.
And this is swung
No ball.
on, and
We're gonna
missed.
celebrate in the
So
rain,
now
but
they
we're gonna
find
celebrate
themselves down to their final strike
Twin
tonight.
Cities.
He knows
Here's your
full
title.
well he's sitting on a hat trick right.
Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series
I hardly ever have a
champions.
lefty on the mound to finish it too. I just realized that.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining. Believe me. Now they.
Believe me. Mini me. Mini me. Mini me. Mini me. Mini me. My phone's 95. I can unplug it.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the
2020
presentation
World
of
Champ,
the
Minnesota
Commissioner's Trophy to
Twins.
the new World.
All right. We finished with a record of 130 wins, 32 losses. World Series champs. 68 games was our biggest lead over the Royals and Tigers. 46 games was our smallest lead over the Indians. Finishing on the wheel with 13 in contact, 3rd in power, 4th in pitching, 17th in defense, 24th in speed, 5th ranked team. So not much of an improvement. We did score 100 runs, but barely actually, only 114. So I'm definitely not thinking about the home run mark. Let me pull my cord here. There we go. Ooh, what the hell was that? Oh, I hate that. Team average was 368. And a little bit of a hangnail here. 368. Team slugging was over 1,000. This is postseason wise. Over 1,000. Give me a second. Stupid hangnail. On base percentage slug. So our team OPS was above 1.4. Gets tangled my cord. I don't know why. Oh, I think it's actually tangled. Yeah, it's tangled now. There we go. Now we're all good in the hood. Team ERA was under 1. We only gave up 10 runs. So we scored 104 more runs than we gave up. Player boosts went out to Fernando Romero, Josh Donaldson, Jordan Balazovic, whatever you actually pronounce his name, Kenta Maeda, Byron Buxton, Miguel Sano. So 6 player boosts, fair amount there. Oops, wrong button. Twin stats. Pitchers, postseason. Starting with Jorge Alcala. Only pitched 1 inning in 1 appearance. Walked nobody, struck out 2. That's all he did. ERA and whip both 0. Matt Whistler only pitched 1 inning in 1 appearance. Walked nobody, struck out 3. That's all he did. ERA and whip both 0. Tyler Clippard pitched 2 innings in 2 appearances. Walked nobody, struck out 4. That's all he did. ERA and whip both 0. Sergio Romo pitched 2 innings across 2 appearances. Walked nobody, struck out 3. Recorded a hold, and he gave up a hit. ERA 0, whip 0.50. Stupid chair, just let me lean back. There we go. Taylor Rogers pitched 2 innings and 2 appearances. Walked nobody, struck out 3, gave up 1 hit. ERA 0, whips 0.50. Fernando Romero out of the bullpen pitched 2 innings in 1 appearance. Walked nobody, struck out 4, gave up 2 hits. ERA 0, whip 1.0. Caleb Thielebar, I don't know if I've been saying his name right, but I'm saying Thielebar. Out of the bullpen pitched 3 innings, 3 appearances, no walks, 4 strikeouts, recording a hold, and that's it. ERA and whip both 0. Tyler Duffy picked up a win out of the bullpen. Pitched 4 innings across 4. Says 0 appearances. There we go. That's weird. Pitched 4 innings across 4 appearances. Walked nobody. Struck out 7. Recorded a hold. Gave up a hit. ERA 0. Whip 0.25. Trevor May 5 innings out of the bullpen in 5 appearances. No walks. 9 strikeouts. Recording a hold. Gave up a hit and a run on a home run. ERA 1.80, whip 0.20. Jake Odorizzi, in his 2 starts, went 2-0. Pitched 12 innings, walked 1, struck out 15. Both of his 2 starts were quality starts. Gave up 7 hits, 2 runs for a 1.50 whip and a 0.67. I'm sorry, a 1.50 ERA, 0.67 whip. Jordan Balazovic. I'm sticking with my pronunciation. 3 starts, he went 3-0, 21 innings pitched, walked nobody, struck out 35, which was actually the team best. This fucking chair is going to be the fucking death of me if I cannot figure out a way to lock this shit in place. In his 3 starts, all 3 were quality starts. 8 hits, no runs. ERA of 0 across 21 innings, and a whip of 0.38. Jose Barrios in his 3 starts only went 2-0. 21 innings pitched, walked 2, struck out 29. All 3 of his starts were quality starts, though. 8 hits allowed, 4 runs allowed, 1.71 ERA, 0.48 whip. And then Kenta Maeda in all 3 of his starts went 3-0. 23 innings pitched, he walked 1, struck out 34. All 3 of his starts were quality starts, including a complete game shutout. 13 hits, 3 runs allowed. ERA 1.17, whip 0.61. So Jordan Balazovic was actually my best pitcher in the postseason, which was insane. Like, this kid came in and went off. That was awesome for him. We'll look at the position players now. And we'll start with Jake Cave. Jake Cave had 2 at-bats. 1 hit in those 2 at-bats. That's why. Okay. Marwin Gonzalez did not have an at-bat. Ari Adrianza had an at-bat, but didn't do anything. Ryan Jeffers did not have an at-bat. Jake Cave, 2 at-bats, 1 hit, 500 average, 1 run scored. Very run-of-the-mill. Luis Arias, in his 44 at-bats, had 10 hits for a 227 average, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, 6 runs scored. Disappointing? Not really, I suppose, because the bar was set low for him. OPS of 676. That's the part that sucks, but I'm not too surprised. Jorge Polanco. Then we get to the Bomba squad. Jorge Polanco, in his 50 at-bats, which I think might be the team high. Oh, 1 shy. In his 50 at-bats, had 15 hits for a 300 average, 8 home runs, 12 RBIs. I usually do this by home runs. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. So I'll do Eddie Rosario next. Rosario, in his 46 at-bats, had 16 hits for a 348 average, 6 home runs, 8 RBIs, 8 runs scored, OPS of 1.231. Max Kepler, in his 41 at-bats, had 15 hits for a 366 average, 6 home runs, 6 RBIs, 10 runs scored, 1.308 OPS. Polanco, 11, 15, 300 average, 8 home runs, 12 RBIs, 11 runs scored, 1.120 OPS. Josh Donaldson, his 47 at-bats, had 16 hits for a 340 average, 8 home runs, 14 RBIs, 9 runs scored, for for a 1.248 OPS. Nelson Cruz in his 48 at-bats had 18 hits for a 375 average, 13 home runs, 14 RBIs, 16 runs scored, a 1.596 OPS. Mitch Garver really quietly had an amazing postseason. I thought he was struggling at one point. If he was, he really bounced back strong, and if he wasn't, I just missed it. And his 46 at-bats had 19 hits for a 413 average, 14 home runs, 17 RBIs, 16 runs scored, an OPS of 1.773. Byron Buxton in his 51 at-bats, again, a guy who I was not expecting this from, just absolutely turned into an animal. 51 at-bats, 22 hits for a 431 average, 15 home runs, 20 RBIs, 17 runs scored, 3 stolen bases, an OPS of 1.795, and then talking about animals, Miguel Sano. 49 at-bats, 24 hits, 16 home runs, 20 RBIs, 19 runs scored, a stolen base, and a 1.959 OPS in the postseason at first base. He put up a WAR of 2.2. Buxton and Garver both had 1.9. Insane numbers to see there. Love to see it. I'm going to check out how many home runs did I hit in the postseason. Low bar 50, actual bar 60, high bar 70. I thought this team would hit 100. We definitely did not do that, but we definitely still had a lot. 2 for Arias. 12 between Kepler and Rosario, 16 between Polanco and Donaldson, 13 for Cruz, 14 for Garver, 15 for Buxton, and 16 for Snow. And like I said, I figured somewhere in the 80s. We hit 86. 14 shy. I don't think 86 is still a very high number. It's probably it's definitely my top 10, maybe in my top 5, I don't know. Like I said, we scored 100 runs at least, so we hit both benchmarks. We'll check out the regular season after for home runs, but for now we're checking regular season pitching stats. Starting with Jorge Alcala. Jorge Alcala, 25 years old. B potential, 76 overall. He's silver. He'll probably go gold, but he won't go much higher than that. Not a bad year at all. 21 appearances, 2 wins, a loss, a hold. 37 in the third innings pitched, 60 Ks, 3.13 ERA, 1.29 WHIP. Very fine. 1.4 WAR. Happy about it. Got him for 4 more years. He'll be a solid piece on this team for. Ooh, son of a bitch! I hate this. He'll be a solid piece on this team for the next 4 years. He's happy. Matt Whistler. 27 years old with B potential. He's up to 77 overall. He is also silver. He will also most likely go gold, but not much higher than that. Not a bad year at all for Whistler. 43 appearances, 7 wins, 2 losses. A blown save, 5 holds, 53 in the third innings pitched, 58 strikeouts, 3.54 ERA is more than fine, but a 1.01 WHIP is definitely where his number stands out the most. Great to see that. 0.8 WAR. He's got 1 more year of arbitration on a team-friendly number right now, so that's a nice piece to have for at least 1 more year. Tyler Clippard. 35 years old with C potential. He's down to 70 overall, so he's no longer even silver. He's a bronze. He's been around since 07, so I wouldn't be surprised if he retired now. He's got probably maybe 1 more year left in him. He had a solid enough year this year. Only 19 appearances. I know he was with Cleveland. I knew he was with Toronto. No, I didn't know he was with Cleveland. I knew he was with Toronto. I feel like he was with Houston at one point. And I knew he was with New York at one point. Somewhere in here, I think he was with the Mets. But that's besides the point. 2 wins, a loss, 2 holds, 25 and 2/3 innings pitched only, 23 strikeouts, 3.51 ERA, 1.36 WHIP is a little bit high. Last year he had a great year, actually. Wow. A negative .2 WAR. That's kind of surprising. His numbers don't look all that bad, but a negative .2 WAR actually brings him down to 8.9. It was 9.2 to start the year. Interesting. I thought for sure I could get him a positive WAR, and if I did, I figured .8 wasn't out of reach necessarily. Damn. $2.8 million is worth every penny on that contract. It's last year's deal, and he's ecstatic. So he'll probably coast off in the sunset here. Same with Sergio Romo. 37 years old. B potential still, and 77 overall still, so he's silver still. But his decline has definitely kicked in for sure. I mean, hell, he's 37. But a great showing by Sergio Romo. 55 appearances. He went 10-1 with a blown save, 6 holds, 61 innings pitched. Excuse me. Struck out 73, a 2.07 ERA and a 1.0 WHIP even. Good for a WAR 1.7. Last year, his deal, $5 million. He's worth it for sure. And he doesn't necessarily need to retire. He can go another year if he wanted to. He's happy. Sergio Romo's been around since, what, 08? Yep, since 2008. He's got 4 World Series rings now, 3 with the Giants, 1 with the Twins. I would argue that he might be pushing Hall of Fame here. I don't know. Again, that's the one thing I don't know. I don't know what the bar is for bullpen arms making the Hall of Fame. But, I mean, he's definitely Hall of very good at this point. You don't last this long and have a career ERA under 3 and a career whip of 1.01 if you're not anything special. Solid 08, really good 20, like an amazing 2010, a really good 2011, 2012, 13. Yeah, he's not like he's good. Taylor Rogers, 29 years old, B potential. He's 88 overall, so he's diamond. He can progress a little bit more. He can make it to the 90s. He's still got some time. He's only 29. And he had an incredible year. 47 games, 2 wins, 39 saves, 2 blown saves, 45 innings pitched. His ERA was like .3 for the longest time. In 45 innings, he only gave up 5 earned runs. It was a 1.0 ERA even. And he only gave up 23 hits. A 0.69 and only 8 walks. That's huge for the 8 walks. A 0.69 whip. This is reliever of the year numbers right here. 1.7 WAR, 6.9 total. Nice. Worth every penny on his contract. 1 more year of arbitration. Team friendly. So he's satisfied. Fernando Romero, 25 years old, B potentially 79 overall. So he's silver. He'll go gold. Small chance of going diamond. I don't think he'll turn into anything too crazy. Not a bad showing since his call-up, though. 7 starts. He had 6-1, 50 innings pitched, struck out 53, a 2.88 ERA and a 0.92 whip, 6 quality starts, 1 complete game, a 1.5 WAR. Small sample size, but still great showing. We've got him for 5 more years. 2 years on this deal, 3 years of arbitration to come. He's happy, so are we. So he's going to be a solid force in this team for years to come. Excellently backed out of that. Caleb Deliber, whatever his name is. He's 33 years old with C potential, 78 overall, so he's actually going up. He's silver. He will not go gold. He will hit his regression, his decline, whatever you want to call it. Not a bad year, but not a good year. 34 appearances with 2 wins, 2 saves, a blown save, 6 holds. 33 1/3 innings pitched. Struck out 41. 4.05 ERA is... I don't like anything above 4. I don't like anything above 3.8, realistically. Like 3.5, really. Anything below that is always nice. But, I mean, 4.05, not terrible. 1.20 whip, again, not bad. 0.5 WAR, so he's up to 2.0 in his career. He's got 3 more years on this team with arbitration, so if he so chooses to stay active, which I think he was only 33, not bad. Tyler Duffy, 29 years old, B potential. He's 84 overall, so he is gold. He is on the cusp. He will go diamond. Nothing crazy, but he will be diamond. I feel like he's been around a lot longer than 4 years. He's actually been around for 5 years, 6 years. Just not full service time though. Really good, small sample size, but good year for Tyler Duffy. 25 appearances, 2 wins, 7 saves, 3 blown, 14 holds, 26 innings pitched. He struck out 40, 2.77 ERA, 0.77 whip, 0.6 WAR. Love to see these things. He's got 1 more year arbitration on him. Worth every penny on that contract, and he's got 1 more year where he's going to be a great piece to have on this team. Love to see it. Trevor May, who is technically no longer with, not technically, he's literally no longer with the Twins in real life. He's on the Mets. But in this run, he stayed with the Twins, obviously, for the 2020 season like he did in real life. 30 years old, B potential, 81 overall. Nothing changed, surprisingly, all that much. He's gold. I think he should be higher than he is. He can still develop for another year or 2, but it won't be anything crazy. I don't think he'll go diamond. I think he'll top out at 84 if he does, depending on his morale. Barely used, which sucks. That's why he didn't develop. 15 appearances, a win, 3 saves, 2 blown, 7 holds. This game has such a problem with using setup guys. I don't know why. 16 1/3 innings pitched. He struck out 28. 1.10 ERA, 0.92 whip. Great numbers. 0.8 WAR. Great. Last year was deal. 2.2 million worth every penny. He's satisfied. Starters now. Jake Odorizzi, 30 years old, B potential, 84 overall. He's gold. He's on the cusp, on the doorstep. He will go diamond, but nothing crazy like other arms. His control really needs work. Not a bad year for Odorizzi at all. I think a career year on most, if not all fronts. 30 starts, went 17-5, 209 2/3 innings pitched. He struck out 237 to get him above the 1,000 strikeout mark, and then at the 1220, 3.35 ERA, and this is my number 3 starter, so 3.35 ERA is definitely fine to have at the number 3 spot. 1.17 WHIP is definitely good to have at the 3 spot. I forgot he was with the Twins. Jeez, I definitely didn't know he was with the Royals. 20 quality starts, 4 complete games, 4.3 WAR. Very happy with his production. Last year, his deal, he's worth that money, and he's happy, so that's cool. Jordan Balazovic. Balazovic is what I've been pronouncing him as, and I will say it as that. 21 years old, A potential, 84 overall, great progression. He's gold. He will absolutely go diamond. He will go into the 90s, and he might even become he'll be among the elite. He's going to be an absolute force at this rate of progression. And I think he might be in line for Rookie of the Year. It's going to be very close. He'll qualify. I'll say that. He'll be top 3. 23 starts, went 12-2. 156 innings pitched even. He struck out 221. An ERA just under 4 at 3.98. This is my number 4 starter. 1.25 WHIP. The ERA could be a little bit lower, but the WHIP is good enough. 13 quality starts, 3 complete games, a shutout, a 4.6 WAR. He's going to be a force on this team for the next 5 years. Very cheap force at that until we get the arbitration in 2 more years. And he's satisfied. If he was making more money, he would already be diamond. Jose Barrios, 25 years old, A potential, 86 overall. He's diamond. He's going to progress more into the 90s, become among the elite for sure. Nice showing for Barrios indeed. 30 starts, 21-5, 216 and 2/3 innings pitched. He struck out 245, 3.41 ERA, 1.11 WHIP, 21 quality starts, 4 complete games, 2 shutouts, a 5.0 WAR. Beautiful numbers. Love the money. Worth every penny on his contract right now. 1 more year of arbitration, and then he'll probably test the waters of free agency, but he's satisfied, so are we. And then Kenta Maeda, who I didn't think had this in him. 31 years old, A potential, 91 overall. Maeda is diamond and among the elite. And he could actually progress a little bit more. At 31, he's at A potential. He's got the chance to actually grow a little bit more before he starts hitting his decline in about 2 to 3 more years. Kenta Maeda put up Cy Young caliber numbers, just like he did in real life this year. I believe Maeda was Maeda, Ryu, and Bieber for MVP or for Cy Young. Obviously, Bieber won unanimously, but still. Kenta Maeda, 33 starts, went 25-5, 257 and 1/3 innings pitched. He struck out 300 on the dot. 2.73 ERA and a 0.98 WHIP. These are ace numbers for sure. 24 quality starts, 9 complete games, 8 shutouts, 7.3 WAR. Worth every penny on his contract, and we've got him for 3 more years. So this is a very stacked pitching team for at least 1 more year. But realistically, we got a lot of young, good pieces that can develop still. So good for Maeda, who I think has a shot at the Cy Young. If he doesn't win it, he'll definitely be top 3. Now to the position players. Jake Cave, who I feel terrible for. Jake Cave has a 27-year-old B potential, 71 overall. He's not even silver, but I think if he played, he would have been silver, and he probably would have been progressing a lot more. His potential probably would have went up higher. He's a very solid, well-rounded hitter. Nothing crazy, but not bad at all. Both ways. As a lefty, he can hit both hands. His vision is dragging him down. His fielding is not bad. His speed is okay. I wish he had more at-bats. I wish he used him more. 9 home runs, 31 RBIs, 65 hits, 333 average, 915 OPS. Backup outfielder with a WAR of 2.6. We've got him for 3 more years. He's satisfied, although he wishes he was playing for sure. Marwin Gonzalez, utility man, can play first, second, third, short, or left and right. 31 years old, C potential, 77 overall, 2-time World Series champ now, even if the 2017 one has an asterisk next to it. Nothing too crazy. His fielding's fine. His fielding's pretty good. His fielding's actually really good. His hitting isn't really there. Vision, discipline, and clutch are in okay spots. But he can hit lefties for a little bit of contact. That's really it. Not a bad year. Marwin Gonzalez, not a bad year at all. Holy shit. A small sample size, obviously. Only 292 at-bats, but 101 hits, 18 home runs, 54 RBIs, 346 average, and OPS above 1 at 1.024. Wow. Good for a WAR of 5.3, mainly off the bench. Last year of his deal, yeah, he's worth all the money on that contract. He's happy. Ari Adrianza, 30 years old. I didn't realize he was that old. 30 years old, C potential, 71 overall. First, second, third, short, left, or right field. Again, fielding not bad. Good arm. Solid contact, especially against lefties. That's really it. Vision, discipline, and clutch are not in bad spots. Speed's meh. And not a bad, again, small sample size, but not a bad showing for him, who, assuming the Giants gave him a ring in 2014, is a two-time World Series champ now. 53 hits, 10 home runs, 57 RBIs. Sorry, 27 RBIs. 285 average, 880 OPS. Good for a WAR of 2.2. He's worth the 1.6 million for sure. Last year was dearly satisfied. Ryan Jeffers, 22 years old, D potential, 61 overall. Nothing crazy to talk about fielding-wise, and he can't really hit. Backup catcher behind Mitch Garver. I wouldn't expect anything to ever come of him. But not a bad showing, really. In 158 at-bats, he had 40 hits, 9 home runs, 23 RBIs, 253 average, 792 OPS. This is a backup catcher we're talking about here who didn't play too much in his first year. So 1.6 WAR is actually pretty impressive. We've got him for 4 more years, so somebody to back up the catchers. Not bad at all. He's happy. Luis Arias is 22 years old with B potential. He's at 79 overall, so he is silver, on the cusp of going gold. He will go gold, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him go diamond. However, it depends, really. His fielding's not bad. It's not great. It's not good. His arm is good, but not the fielding attribute itself. His speed is not really... His power doesn't exist, although he made plus 10 against righties and plus 5 against lefties to go from 38 to 48 and from 34 to 39. So it's interesting how much he developed there. Vision, discipline, and clutch are all in great spots, especially the vision. His contact is good. 80 plus is good for contact, even if against righties it went down 1, but against lefties it went up 7 to get to 80. So his contact is there, and he has potential to be good. And a great showing. Again, only 134. Oh, that's games. So he did miss 2 games shy of 30. So he missed 28 games. 141 hits, though. 18 home runs, 72 RBIs. 286 average, 821 OPS. Second base WAR of 2.5. Yeah, that's fine. We got him for 4 more years. He'll be a solid, very solid bottom of the lineup piece for the next 4 years, or number 2 hitter, whatever. Yeah, and he's happy. Now we get to the heavy hitters, full-on Bomba squad. Eddie Rosario, 28 years old with B potential. He's 90 overall, so he's diamond and now among the elite, and he will progress a little bit better still. His fielding's not bad. His arm is great. His speed is but it's okay. His vision is great. Discipline is getting up, and clutch is up now to a great spot. He'll hit for contact a little bit against righties, but definitely a lot of power against righties, and then some solid contact against lefties, and not the necessarily worst power against lefties, all things considered. Plus, again, the plus 9 of contact against righties is huge to get him from 56 to 65. And the power against lefties to go from 45 to 53 is pretty solid. So, and he had an MVP caliber year. 166 hits, 43 home runs, 121 RBIs, 309 average, 980 OPS, good for a WAR of 4.9. Last year of his deal, though, 7.8 million. He's worth every penny. He's going to be better, which is insane because he's pretty damn good now. He's happy. So are we. Max Kepler, another one who had a lot of great progression. 27 years old, A potential, 90 overall, diamond among the elite, and will still improve a little bit here. Great fielder, not a bad arm, solid enough speed. Vision, discipline, and great spots. Clutch getting up a little bit. He will hammer righties. He's one of the best in the game against righties. Contact went from 75 to 83. Power went from 87 to 99. Or not 87 to 99, I'm sorry. 93 to 99. And then he made strides against lefties, too. Contact went up 52 to 59. Power went up 50 to 54. Not bad. Again, MVP caliber year. 162 hits. 45 home runs. 33 doubles, mind you. 124 RBIs. 321 average, 1.070 OPS, good for a WAR of 8.6, worth every penny on his contract. If you added all those years up and combined it, he's worth every penny right now. 3 more years, he's going to be a great piece on this team to have. He's happy. Jorge Polanco, 26 years old, B potential, 83 overall. He is gold, on the cusp. He will go diamond, nothing crazy, not among the elite, but he'll be in the high 80s diamond category. Not bad speed, not a bad fielder, nothing crazy though. His hitting, huge strides in contact against righties from 53 to 66, plus 13. Contact against lefties into the 90s at 94. Power against righties went up 6 from 53 to 59, so he's got himself a little bit a handle on righties now, and he's got lefties for contact. Vision and clutch are in amazing spots. Discipline went up 4. Still needs to progress there. Kid can bunt too. Great year for Polanco. Incredible year. 204 hits, 35 home runs, 109 RBIs, 326 average, 959 OPS. Good for a WAR at shortstop of 5.8. We've got him for 3 more years, worth every penny on his contract, and he's ecstatic. Josh Donaldson, the resurging Josh Donaldson. 34 years old, A potential, 90 overall. He's diamond and back among the elite, even if it is just for 1 more year. His fielding is definitely pretty good. You don't have to worry about him fielding. His contact has gone down due to the nerf. Before the season, I don't know where his contact was. But against lefties, it went up 9 from 50 to 59. Power against righties back up into the 90s, plus 4. Power against lefties actually went down 4, which is a little sad. Vision is getting up a little bit more. It went up 3. Discipline is already a top tier, and clutch is in a good enough spot. Return to form, kinda. I mean, he matched 2016. Didn't get to his 2015 MVP year necessarily, but definitely a great year for Donaldson. 153 hits to get him above 1,200. 37 home runs, 101 RBIs, 281 career, average, 926 OPS. Good for a WAR of 7.3. I would argue that Josh Donaldson is making his way into the Hall of Very Good. He probably would be there for sure if he had a full 2018. So yeah, Donaldson, not bad at all. I don't know if he's worth... He's worth the money this year, I should say. He's absolutely worth $23 million this year. We've got him for 3 more years, but it's crazy to think he's going to be on this team until he's 37. But he's satisfied, so are we. Nelson Cruz has hit his regression big time. He's 39 years old, so he's going to regress a lot, even though in real life he isn't really. But still a potential and still 76 overall, so still silver. His fielding's non-existent already. It went down 15, but it was only at 37. His arm strength is still solid there at 75, even though it was 90. And his hitting is still really there a lot, which is crazy because look at those declines. -9 against contact against righties, going from 78 to 69. -10 in the contact against lefties, go from 99 to 89. His contact against lefties and then power for both hands was at 99. So that went down from 99 to 89, 87, 89, 10, -10, -12, -10. All still very great numbers. He could easily play another year. His plate vision went down from 45 to 38. Discipline went down from 80 to 71. Clutch went down from 80 to 65. But he could still play another year with those numbers for sure and put up numbers close to how he's been the last majority of the decade. He only missed 2 games this year. 218 hits. He is now 61 away from 2,000. 67 home runs, which is an all-time high. Not all-time record, but top 5, I think. He was at 401 entering the year. 167 RBIs. 338 average. 1.148 OPS. These are MVP numbers, by the way. Good for a WAR, mainly a DH of 9.7. Ignoring for a minute any sort of steroids that he may have done. He's been around since 05. Oh my god. I mean, he didn't really explode until 09, but still. He's definitely Hall of Very Good, and I'd imagine Hall of Fame bound. Now, here's the thing, too. Like I said, he could play another year and probably put up 32 home runs to 500. If he doesn't, he could probably play 2 more years at this rate, which is insane because he's 39. David Ortiz had the best final season of all time. If Nelson Cruz puts up these numbers here like he did in 2019, and like in 1 more year and decided to retire, he would have the greatest final season of all time, putting David Ortiz at second. Last year was deal, so $14.3 million is absolutely worth it. He could retire now, finally getting a ring. He's ecstatic. We'll see what happens with him. Mitch Garver, top 2 catcher in the game. If he's not number 1, JT Realmuto is, and if JT Realmuto is number 1, Mitch Garver is number 2. 29 years old, B potential, 86 overall. He's diamond. He's diamond. He's going to progress a little bit more to become among the elite, I'd imagine. His fielding is holding him back a little bit. As a catcher, his fielding is... His arm is good, though. Good enough. His hitting is what shines him. And he's got good development in that hitting, too. +6 in the contact against righties. That's his only fault, really, at 58 now. But contact against lefties went up from 80 to 92. Power against righties went from 85 to 95. Power against lefties went from 90 to 93. Plate vision is also holding him back. It's only 41, but his discipline, clutcher, and find enough spots. MVP caliber year for Mitch Garver, even though he missed 41 games. I'm sorry. Yeah, 41 games. Wow. If he played 41 more games, he would have absolutely had no doubt MVP numbers. 156 hits, 44 home runs, 111 RBIs, 344 average, 1.128 OPS. Good for WAR behind the dish, 8.7. He's on arbitration for 2 more years. Very team-friendly deal, absolute force for 2 more years to go. A lot of the pieces on this team are going to stick around for at least another year or two, so the window has not closed for another ring. Byron Buxton had insane development. Like, I was not believing this at all. 26 years old, he has A potential, 93 overall, so he's diamond and among the elite, and he's going to progress more, and he's going to become top tier, like, peak of the mountain here. His speed is incredible. His fielding is incredible. His arm is incredible. He can bunt. His contact made +3 in each, so it's 66-58. Power against righties is what's his big standout here. +4 there to go from 88 to 92. Power against lefties is at 60, which isn't terrible. Vision went up 10 from 50 to 60. Discipline went up 11 from 25 to 36. Clutch went up 2 from 64 to 66. He is going to be a great, great guy for a long time. He's only 26. 180 hits for Buxton, 41 home runs, 118 RBIs, 24 stolen bases, so a 20-20 for Byron Buxton for the first time in his career. 285 average, his career high. 923 OPS, career high. Good for a WAR in center field of 8.6, career high. 1 more year of arbitration, $3.1 million, worth every penny. He's satisfied. And then Miguel Sano, 26 years old with A potential. He's 85 overall, so he is diamond. And he will progress more to become among the elite. Maybe not top tier, but among the elite. He'll get into the 90s. His fielding is not anything good, but his arm strength is. His contact is meh, and it actually went down against lefties 3. But his power is incredible, top tier, +3, +5 to get to 99, 97. Plate vision went up 7. It's still below 20. It's at 19. It was at 12 to start the year, so that is a huge thing holding him back. Discipline went up to 82. Clutch went up to 58. Not bad at all. Not MVP caliber, but not bad at all. 127 hits, 37. Considering how bad he was to start the year, this is a great season. 127 hits, 37 home runs, 114 RBIs, 253 average, 894 OPS, and a 5.0 WAR. Worth every penny on his contract. So we got him for 2 more years on a very good deal. Worth it. He's ecstatic. So are we. Last thing to check is home runs in the regular season. And what I will do is I will start at the guy above my most. Let's shoot this right. So 44 for Garver, 41 for Buxton, 37 for Sano, 9 for Jake Cave. Oh, I fucked up. Gotta go back here. 44 for Garver, 41 for Buxton, which is huge for my total. 37 for Sano, 9 for Cave, 18 for Marwin, 10 for Adrianza, 9 for Jeffers, 18 for Luis Arias, 43 for Eddie Rosario, 45 for Max Kepler, 35 for Jorge Polanco, which is already enough to break the record, 37 for Josh Donaldson, 67 for Nelson Cruz to round it out. And this is the second time I've hit this number. So I think this ties my all-time record, actually. And I did not think this team would do it after the way I was playing. I knew they would break the record. I didn't think they would get this high. The record for most home runs in a single season by a team was set by the 2019 Minnesota Twins at 307. That record has been shattered by the 2020 Minnesota Twins, now set 106 home runs higher at 413 home runs as a team. I was not expecting that at all. If I had to guess, I'm going Nelson Cruz for MVP. Although he was a DH, so there's a chance that Mitch Garver still gets it. Buxton not far out of that either. Kenta Maeda has a shot at it too. Kenta Maeda for Cy Young. Balazovic has a shot at Rookie of the Year for sure. Taylor Rogers for Reliever of the Year. Postseason MVP is going to be Miguel Sano. World Series MVP will probably be Byron Buxton, but it could be Garver or Cruz as well. Let's see what we got here. And I also want to see how much I outscored the Astros by in that series specifically. I held the Astros to 1-2, 3 runs across 4 games, whereas I scored 10, 20, and 22. I outscored them 42-3. I outscored the A's 23, 26 to 2. The Dodgers I outscored 15, 29, 36, 36 to 5. Awards. World Series MVP is Max Kepler. Wow. Was not expecting that. Postseason MVP is Miguel Sano with Buxton and Garver right there with him. Silver Sluggers. Buxton gets one. Rosario does not. But Buxton, okay. 20 higher average. 2 more home. It should not be Buxton. There should be Rosario. 138 games. 143. Yeah. It should be Rosario over Buxton. 20 points higher in average. 2 more home runs and 3 more RBIs. It should be Rosario over Buxton. Oh, it's like slugging in OPS there. OPS was 923. OPS was 980. Yeah, so it should be Rosario, hands down. Kepler got one as well. Trout gets the last one. And Trout is going to probably, actually has a very good shot at winning MVP instead of Garver. Comes down to Cruz and Maeda over Trout if someone gets on my team. Trout had an MVP caliber year like no other. Insane. 1.201 OPS, that's fucking disgusting. What the fuck? The computer put up a 13.3 WAR with him? Holy shit. That's insane. Mike Trout's going to win the MVP, and I'm not going to be upset about it. Polanco gets one at shortstop. Neither one of my guys who are technically third basemen are finishing. That's crazy. That's fine. Garver gets it at catcher. Absolutely. Cruz gets it at DH. Absolutely. Gold Gloves. I'm not expecting a Gold Gloves. Buxton finished second in center field. And that's it. And Aaron Award goes to Mike Trout, who, I mean, Cruz had more home runs and RBIs, but God, Mike Trout was so close to a Triple Crown at the same time. Even if there's a 12 home run difference and a 22 RBI difference, that's still, like, it's insane to have a 354 average with those numbers. Rookie of the Year, Balazovic finished second. I figured Luis Robert would pass him. Was not expecting Luis Robert to put up 41 home runs, though. Reliever of the Year is Taylor Rogers. That's nice. Batting title goes to Mike Trout. I figured if Garver got the batting title, he might have MVP, but he didn't, so Trout's definitely going to get it, though. Cy Young does go to Kenta Maeda, who I think, at least between these three, definitely deserved it. Max Scherzer on the outside. MVP goes to Nelson Cruz, surprisingly enough. Wow. I think Trout should have finished first. Cruz should have finished second. Kenta Maeda should have finished third. On the NL side, Juan Soto gets it. Manny Machado and Nick Castellanos right there behind him. So Nelson Cruz is getting an MVP and a ring. I wouldn't be surprised if he retires, actually. That's it for the Twins run. My next team, which I will not start tonight because it's 3 o'clock, is the Cubs. Definitely looking forward to a lot with the Cubs. I think they're a little overrated right now, though. I think they're a little higher than they should be. Not by much, but I think they're a little higher than they should be. I think the Astros are higher than they should be. I think the Yankees are definitely higher than they should be. But the Cubs will be next tomorrow, maybe. If not, definitely Sunday. And then let's open up some packs. And check Team Affinity. What did I unlock from the Twins Team Affinity? 78 points. I already had that card. The Buxton Face of the Franchise card. Stubs. And 6 Affinity packs. I am waiting on... I'm going to open these. I'll open this and I'll open these, but I'm saving all of these for when I finish my 30 teams, because I only have the Cubs, the Padres, the Braves, the Yankees, and the Dodgers. I also have 5 teams left. I'll open this first. A guaranteed silver player. Ryan Yarbrough. I got 6 Affinity packs to open. A gold. James Karnichak. I think I've been butchering his name too, but whatever. A silver. JBJ. I never expect anything crazy out of these packs. The Affinity packs. I have gotten a couple diamonds out of them, but I never expect anything at all, really. Alright, I got 11 of these. Nick Gordon, we got a twin. Shane Green. Excuse me. Was that uranium? I'm disgusted at how many packs I've opened this year. I haven't paid for it a lot though, which is nice. I thought I was going to. I'm glad I didn't. Tanaka. Last one. Last pack magic. Is that Costart is still in the league? Wow. I didn't think so. Alright. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 headliner packs. A bat skin. Choose one of 3 of these guys. Choose one gear up. Choose one gold. Prospect set. Ooh, some of these cards are interesting. Luis Robert, that's a good ass card probably. Choose one of 3 from the second inning program. Choose one of 5 from here. I already know which one's going to be, although Larry Walker does drive a hard bargain. I already have Poppy. Gotta get the greatest closer of all time, though. 1 home run derby. Dave Parker, Luis Gonzalez. Look at these cards. Holy shit. Jason Giambi, Yoenis Cespedes, Robinson Cano, Giancarlo Stanton. That Stanton card is pretty baller. That Cano card is pretty baller. Especially the defense. That Cespedes card is really great. Diamond defense and good hitting. The Giambi card, not bad. Luis Gonzalez, not bad. Or Dave Parker, not bad. Choose. Oh, I actually have. I just realized I have 2 of these finest packs. I have a 1 in guaranteed base and a 1 in 4 chance of a rare card. So 97 or better. I haven't even looked at any of these cards really. Garrett Cole's the best one here, or the highest one here at least. Incredible stuff. Acuna. Oof, that's a really good card. Dinelson Lamet, however you pronounce his name. Dom Smith, really good card as well. Brad Hand, would love to have him in the bullpen. Brandon Belt, definitely great against righties, not bad against lefties either. Eloy Jimenez, a great card to have. Tony Gonsolin is a starter. I don't know how I feel about that. Whit Merrifield, more of a fielding contact. Verdugo got the Red Sox one. Wow. I know Bogart's got one as well. That's not bad though. Mostly contact. Drew Pomeranz. As a reliever, that'd be a solid card to have. Hyunjin Ryu. Definitely actually a really good starter card to have, Ryu. Jake Cronenworth, not bad. Vision display and clutch mainly. Jose Iglesias, more contact and fielding. Kevin Gausman, not bad. Luis Castillo, pretty damn good. And Marco Gonzalez, not bad. And then choose 6 mascot nameplate items. So I actually get to choose 6 of these things. I don't even know what these random things are. I would definitely take Wally if I don't already have it. Probably Wally and then maybe the Moose. That's the Braves. Mr. Met, probably the Fanatic as well. Maybe the Cubs one. But the Reds. Braves. Reds, I'm sorry, Brewers, Pirates, Cardinals, Diamondbacks. The Rockies. Where's the Dodgers? The Dodgers not have a mascot? Or the Padres? That's weird. No, it's the Padres. Where's the Dodgers? Do the Dodgers really not have a mascot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know they actually, yeah, no, that makes sense because the Yankees don't have one either. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the AL East. White Sox, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Central has them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Angels don't have one either? Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. What the hell is that? Oh, the Nationals. Okay, so 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. There's another team missing from here. The Giants. The Giants don't have one either. Wow, so no Giants, Dodgers, or Yankees. Interesting. I never knew that. Alright, I'm definitely out of here, though. Until later.